Magic Academy, School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. We will story here or tell, roll your dice and sip some ale. We have every part of the world to see, through magic and mystery. Abjuration, alteration, conjuration, invocation, illusion, evocation, much to learn. We have everything, only the strong survive the night. Let's get ready for the fight. For the fight. Explore fantasy today. The Academy, it awaits. Don't be shy, time to start a quest. Build your confidence and experience. Welcome to the Magic Academy, the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. We'll wage a battle until the end, and count as you have to defend. It's up to you to stories that send us to the place that is mystery, full of laughs and carefree. Grab the bar to be on guard, eldritch blasts and chants, we cast, pick an ally. Hide your books, are you ready? We have everything, only the strong survive the night. Let's get ready for the fight. For the fight. Welcome to the Magic Academy, School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. Get ready, our academy. The dungeons await.
Hello, and welcome to Magic Academy, Tales of Technomancy. It has been a wild ride. I have been tested as a DM. I have chaotic friends and players who are just the absolute best. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity.
We love it here, honestly.
So, I don't know how to read things on Twitch because I am a boomer. Randall, why don't you tell us who's in chat right now?
Alrighty, let's see. Did we? We did. Someone grabbed first that they're not supposed to because they're on cast this time. Mr. SG Wonder, right there, Poe, gonna call you out of main.
Hey,
You grabbed
go ahead and take
first.
away 2 adversity tokens.
Hey, just because I did it yesterday, I was in a silly, goofy mood, okay? I had to get a lot of emotions out.
You know what? Since
Okay.
you actually self-reported, take away 1 adversity token, Heather.
Rude. Fuck.
SG Wonder grabbing that notification squad. We have I don't know how to Suga. I'm just gonna call you Suga with the notification squad. Lind with the notification squad. Those 3 coming in. But I see so many beautiful people. Sue, MSM, Ranger, Jacob, Dexter. Look at all of these people coming in for the finale night of Kids on Brooms. Welcome in.
Thank you all so much for being here. As I said earlier, it's been a wild ride.
Can we hold on? Can chat give a big hearts and rounds of applause for Doofus for this amazing story that's been going on? So let's celebrate the heck out of this guy.
Doofus has done an amazing job.
Oh man, I appreciate it. Please don't call me out like that. I will blush and cry. Yeah, I just appreciate being able to tell this story, being able to like work on this game for a while and it being seen by people, and apparently people like it. You really like me. But you know what else people like? Arizona iced tea. What can help provide Arizona iced tea to our beloved Evelyn?
You can go to Patreon. Go check out our Patreon. I didn't grab one from the fridge this time, so Heather is my model. Heather
Only $2.
is,
Oh shit, my dragon.
It's only $2. You know what that's less than? A winter edition Red Bull. This thing is like $3.50 or some nonsense. This is crazy. Arizona iced tea, cheap and delicious. Just like the lowest tier on our Patreon, where you can get ad-free podcast episodes. Are you like me? Do you like podcasts? Go get them ad-free, $2 a month. It's not much. It's $2
Early access, I heard. What?
And early access.
How many days?
3 days before
Wow.
the VODs hit YouTube. Get that early access, boo.
Honestly, after last night's episode, you want that early 3-day.
Oh yeah, if you missed last night, You're
So
gonna
good.
want that 3 days.
You want that 3-day head
You
start.
want that 3 days.
We laughed, we cried, we found some titty brisket. It was wonderful.
You can also, at higher tiers, get stuff like discounts on our merch store. You can get early access to merch drops. You can get original maps made by Bonnie and Randall. You can even, at the highest tier, get a custom commission of either character art from me or a map from Bonnie. And that's pretty cool. So go check us out. If you want other ways to support us that don't involve giving us money, which, I mean, give me $2. But if you want to support us in ways that don't involve you giving me $2, you can always engage. Comment on, if you are going through and watching our VODs on YouTube, give us a comment. Let us know your favorite part. Let us know something you like about whatever system we're playing in that VOD. Go comment and share us with your friends. Tell your friends about us. Tell your friends to tell their friends about us. And
Tell your friends to give us Arizona iced tea.
Speaking of the titty brisket, I just want everyone here to know to keep an eye on the socials because we might be ringing in the new year with a special clip that you definitely don't want to miss.
Yeah,
so keep an eye out for
us.
that.
Follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube. But those are the platforms where our fun little shorts are going to be, so you can go check those out.
Instagram, if you have Instagram.
Oh,
Facebook,
and Instagram.
go up on Facebook.
I forget
you can watch
that
videos.
I forget that Instagram and Facebook exist.
I
Don't
don't.
forget to check
I
your
deal with
cast
social media.
and Enchanter.
Hello, I'm only on Tumblr.
So basically, what you're saying is I need to start really working on the Magic Academy Tumblr.
Yes.
Okay.
It is there.
Please.
Yeah.
It does
Okay.
exist.
I'll do it. I'll do it for
We do
Evelyn.
have a Magic Academy Tumblr.
I'll do it for Evelyn. I'll do it for Evelyn. Thank you.
Hashtag Tumblr's not dead yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
It had a
man.
nice resurgence.
And on
You
that,
know.
I'm not sure if there's much to report on this, but Heather, do we have anything coming up in the near future or in the coming weeks?
Well, thanks for joining us today. During the finale of Kids on Brooms. You're here. We love it. We would have Strahd this coming weekend, as like a Christmas Eve, treat. But unfortunately, it's the dreaded BBEG of, tabletop gaming of schedules and conflicts, did strike faster than Strahd did. So that will be on hold for a few weeks until we come back, I think January 16th for that one. But there will be an announcement about what's coming up next at the end of the stream. But if you're ready to ring in the new year with Magic Academy in 2024, aka January 2nd, join me at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I run a chaotic game of Goblin with a Fat Ass that you won't want to miss. And that's about all we have for announcements.
But definitely say
For
the
the
end.
other one. Yeah, there's another.
As we
really
announce,
great-
we're going to announce what system, who we're working with, and the cast members for our next major mini-series to come out. So it's going to be
I'm
juicy.
excited.
We got some
I'm
big
so
hitters.
excited.
Oh, it's
I
gonna
am
be great.
So excited for this one.
So stick
Oh.
around to the end.
Yeah,
You don't
stay
want to
till the
miss
end.
this.
Will watch
Stay
us,
here.
please.
Yeah.
On that note, I was about to start, but I need a moment.
I have that effect on people.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You said what's
Boy.
going on? There's no thoughts up here today.
Oh,
I-
you guys. I have to say, I'm going to miss my Wednesdays after this. I love you guys so much. On that note, let's go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure I have all my documents pulled up because I am a professional.
Same.
Hello and welcome to the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your GM at Dukas Domain Cleric, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by... Let's change things up a little bit. Mist!
Me? Hi. I missed.
Let's go with Heather.
Hi, Leo Wayne.
And Evelyn.
Out of there.
Was not prepared. Randall.
Take us on an adventure for him, Daddy.
And let me just go ahead and reach over here and oh, Bonnie.
Hello. I want you to know that I'm sweating to death. That's we
My
sweat for our
forearms have no
craft.
effect on people.
I mean that too.
I am
Oh,
wearing
boy.
Let's Go on an Adventure shirt, and yes, it is spelled wrong. It's the only one that ever got printed, so you're welcome.
we call that a collector's item someday that's going to be worth millions of dollars.
Oh, that's gonna be worth so much
Yeah,
money.
we're
when
famous.
we're-
Randall.
Just print Pokemon cards.
We'll auction it off for charity because like you've worn it. Do you
Okay.
know people pay like probably really good money for that?
Sign
Let's
up for
not
the
talk- let's not-
$500
let's not get into this.
Patreon to get Randall's shirts. You can
One's
help
in
us-
chat.
Subscribe to Patreon at $1,000 a month, and Randall will
What?
send you a shirt.
No,
One's
okay,
in, one's in
you're
chat
talking
if
my
you would wear
language.
Randall's sweatshirt.
$1,000 is
chat.
$1,000.
Yep. No,
I
seriously.
have done
one's in
more
chat.
for less.
One's in
So you
chat.
can
and
help us and be a
Randall's
part of the Magic Academy.
Yeah.
Listen,
Which
I'm
means
trying to be
gonna.
professional here. Oh,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Oh boy.
You can help us be a part of Magic Academy by making sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell and never miss an episode. This episode is powered by Signerscape because epic games need epic sounds. And with that, let's get a nice episode of Kids on Brooms, Tales of Technomancy.
Yes.
Now,
I
my
should start
usual gist is who would like to earn some adversity tokens for. Already got a hand up. All right.
I burned all mine last.
Teacher.
I burned all mine last episode, so I am.
I still got a shit ton.
All right. So let's see. Who's here? Let's see. I think Poe
Don't
may want
fail.
to. Evelyn. Evelyn, that hat's telling me you're up to be on the camera. Fine. Stella, won't you please regale us of the last adventure we were on?
Hello, me please.
Oh
boy.
On our favorite rocket ship.
Cruising through the sky. We're
Kids
not
on
little eyes.
brooms. This is why I'm not a bard. Damn it.
Technically, we weren't going.
How do
through
people
the
do
sky.
this?
We were going across the street.
My
on
mouth
a,
is full.
Wow.
Something gator
That's
Sounds
why
like a
I
personal
couldn't-
problem.
for alligator.
It is.
Is your husband home?
No. Anyways, that's why I couldn't riff like I normally do.
Valid. Alrighty. Guys, okay. If you were not here last week.
recap.
If you were not here last week, I don't know how else to tell you. You needed to be here last week. We started off with everybody's favorite little gnome, Poe, leaving school early to go to Ingotmelter's Antiques and Curio. It's his uncle, godfather's. I started calling him your god uncle in my head. Going to his store and forge, but arriving and doesn't hear the traditional hammering that comes from it. He arrives to an unlocked building with the sides of the storefronts a wreck, even some dusty areas that show signs of a body being dragged, and no Baron to be seen in sight. Poe texts the group to get them to the shop ASAP and starts to head to the forge/living quarters. He gets knocked over the head as Baron hits him with a door and explains that there was a crazy gnome rager the night before. So, welcome home, sweetheart. Poe tells Baron about our cute little party going to EcoGen that day and wanted to know if there's anything he should know ahead of time of meeting these big creepy scientists. Baron swiftly and promptly responds with a hammer to the finger, knocking Poe's pinky finger right off, giving him the excuse that, well, we're going there to get it fixed. Poe was like, buddy, it just pops off. The rest of the gang arrived as Logan pings his location on Enchanter, where he sees profile come up of a gnome with a hammer over their junk. Questionable, but we'll let it roll. Matthew McConaughey also showed up to order the group a lift to EcoGen on his way out of the Rager. Yeah.
Boomer.
Oh, no, we're not calling it.
All right.
I hate that. Whoa. Okay, y'all, this was the most awkward lift ride. Poe tells the driver that we're going to an address to spray paint a building of all. And the driver goes, yeah, sure, okay.
I forgot about the mac and cheese. No.
We're all sitting together. We're all sitting together in silence, but texting, where we discuss our various sexualities, trying to make Logan feel better about also being into guys. Logan has discussed that the lift itself has a mac and cheese bar inside of it, and is having to do rideshare in the first place because, he has people for that. Leia, on the other hand, is in the back hacking into the Lyft app to get information on the driver, Harold, while eating some of the mac and cheese with Stella and Poe. I would like to say I bought my mac and cheese next door.
You were still eating mac and cheese.
True. I was eating weird mac and cheese.
You
Yours
got
is probably
street
better.
cheese.
That feels like a drug.
Everyone get in the social media. # street cheese.
Yeah, I know.
Street
Let's get
cheese.
street cheese trending right now. But while the three of us are eating mac and cheese and Logan is disgusted by the events of the day, Renee is having another existential crisis about not being able to eat food. It's tragic, really. We arrive at the security gates for EcoGen with a very confused Lyft driver as the security guards modified his memory. Leia bumped him to 5-star reviews and gave him a $25 tip. Stella passed out mac and cheese to the security guards, and Logan's pretty sure there's weed in it at the end of the day. At the EcoGen facility, we ran into our agricultural professor Jean-Luc Larange at the front information desk, ranting on and on about trying to get his genetically engineered animal, the Velocigator, back. Just let that one sink in. At the front desk is none other than Asani, played by our beautiful guest star Lily Pandas, who you can see on Tuesdays and every other Saturday. Asani, the office manager, greeted everybody and handed out badges. The only person getting a different badge was Leia, who was named Maple. But all in all, we were all absolutely enamored by Asani, so really, we're all named Maple at this point. Logan is once again shunned at the facility for breaking up with Stella, which was kind of rude, really. Stella almost turns into a full tree as their nanobots leave their body, walking through security. And then the rest of the group, we head towards research and development to get Poe's pinky reattached, which is hopefully near where Dr. Hauser is. In the research and development wing, we met up with Elliot, who asked us a bunch of odd questions, especially Renee about being a vampire. It's a little odd that he clocked you so fast, but you know. Logan tries to get Poe to leave with him to investigate around the facility, but he's definitely asking the wrong person, as Poe's like, nah, dude, I don't want to mess with this. Leia tries to flirt with Asani and kind of fails spectacularly, but hey, there's hope in the future. Stella gets mad at Dr. Hauser about setting her up with Logan. This was all a plan to merge EcoGen with Logan's family business. Leia, in the meantime, manages to steal papers that Dr. Hauser had dropped when the group ran into them with some rather interesting information. Dr. Hauser slips that EcoGen has a military wing in the facility that Logan's uncle runs, Theodore Grimm. An announcement can be heard across the intercom at that time that sets everyone on alert as somehow a, quote, hacker chick was let into the building. Psst, it was Leia. Asani tells them not to worry, as someone named Leia was not in the building. But
That's not Leia,
as...
That's Carl.
That's Carl.
But Carl, that kills people.
Carl,
It's Carl.
you can't kill people. But as the announcements are going off, shit gets fucking weird. Logan all but stops time. I don't even know how far down you slowed us, but Logan pulled Leia into a time pocket to drill her on what she knows. Leia tells him that if he wanted to ask her out, this wasn't the time or place. Logan really just wanted to make sure that his family's business wasn't affected and would leave Leia in the weird pocket dimension if she didn't tell him anything. Leia reveals how she hacked into EcoGen, however, and essentially the military section of the servers through video games, and what it was that she ended up finding out. She also threatened to tell Stella that Logan's family is the reason she is the way she is and why her whole family and community is dead. Theodore Grimm, yo, fuck that man, Logan's uncle, shows up and essentially berates the group, is practically racist towards Renee for being a vampire, calls
The
Stella
absolute worst.
calls Stella a product, treats Logan like absolute garbage.
My turn.
Trash. Dr. Hauser wants to hit Theodore and is the maddest that Stella has ever seen him. Well, you know what. However, Leia to the rescue, gaslighting Theodore that she isn't actually Leia, but instead she's Maple. Theodore then moves again to berate Logan verbally, as Logan says they should just leave and not cause any trouble. Logan musters all of his courage, or to quote our recap, grows some major balls, and blasts his uncle right into the fucking wall. Shit got wild, but man, that was some energy. As Theodore is blasted into the wall, Leia speeds away from security on her heelys to head towards Theodore Grimm's office to get information, Stella trying to stop the security guards from going after her, inadvertently breaking their backs. Asani works to tell security to stay away as it is a, quote, Grimm family fight again. Logan uses so much power in his magic that he starts to phase out horribly, more so than Stella has ever seen and could handle on her own. Through, however, the power of friendship, the group manages to stop Logan from phasing out, Poe acting as a conduit to shoot the energy into the ceiling. Leia starts to play If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher, and lets Logan knows that she knows what it's like to not meet expectations and that it's okay. Renee casts a calming spell and some reassuring words with Asani's help as the focus / anchor of the spell, Stella putting her hands on him to just reassure him that it'll be okay. I swear I didn't hit him. That's what it sounds like.
It's okay.
I smooched his face, but he said it was all right.
Yeah, there was an okay kiss. Consensual.
Physical abuse for friendship.
And then we pull Logan back. It's gonna be great. Asani walks over and kicks Theodore right in the fucking head. Leia managed to get to Theodore's office and sets everything on fire, essentially burning down their whole operation. And we got the Velocigator out, so Renee and Stella passed Professor Larange's class with flying colors. As we're leaving, very Breakfast Club style, a notification comes across our phones with another meme. This meme instead is of Al at the diner throwing a burger against the wall with the caption, quote, Al's new faux burger, which not only is a terrible meme, but we still don't get it. Poe's room is very similar to the weird binary that has been affecting the servers. Could this be a phylactery as well? It turns out that the same binary is being sent out in the meme that keeps being shared. It turns out that this is a virus and is filling up a digital phylactery by none other than the IT guy from the first MIT server incident, Zacharias Finnegan. So fuck that guy too. Yep. And now we're
Wild.
And
Wild.
on that note,
so much stuff happened.
So many things happening right now. As you all are riding atop the Velocigator being, I don't want to say piloted, but guided by your dear sweet Jean-Luc Larange, heading back to campus. You all have been receiving notifications of the new meme on campus. Has gained upwards of 35,000 shares.
I truly don't understand this one. Why is everyone? What is it? The captions? Do they do a proper marketing? Is it the hashtags? Is it because it's the hashtag FYP?
I don't.
Does
like a For You page?
Does putting hashtag FYP actually do anything, or is it just a thing that people do in hopes that it'll show up on the For You page?
I really don't know.
I think it's that one, Renee. I think it's that one. But okay, here's the thing.
It's getting too real.
Tamagotchi Gate. I don't care if this has more numbers than Tamagotchi Gate. That was much better. That at least
you're more than welcome to check.
That one at least kind of made sense.
Check.
This one doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Make a brains roll real quick. Not a high difficulty, 6.
Well.
Oh my god, what's my brains? Oh. That's 6 even.
6 even. Yeah, you go in and Tamagotchi Gate is not trending on the top 10 anymore. However, there is a lot of discussion. There is actually people sharing plans of how to hack your Tamagotchi and how the normies haven't quite figured out how they can maximize the potential of a digital pet.
That's what I'm saying. I may or may not be leading a lot of those conversations, but they are lacking potentials. I mean, imagine the R2D2 Tamagotchi. Whoa! Imagine potential.
As you're checking the status of Tamagotchi Gate, you're getting more and more notifications of a new hashtag that is in the top 10 for cast. It is "What the hell on the greens?"
What the?
What the hell? are
What the
my
hell does
brains?
that mean?
Is that kind of like not in front of my salad?
Did they mean vegetables?
Maybe.
I don't understand.
Or is it
I
on the
who's
greens
putting out these
like a
names?
golf course?
You see on the entire top 10, it is what is happening, Blue Man Group, Trolls LOL, Trolls 3 question mark. Why is this on fire?
I'm gonna click on the Blue Man Group hashtag to like look at what the top posts are.
Top post for Blue Man Group. You see something you're familiar with from your recent experiences, a troll, an internet troll manifested into reality, launching a student into the air.
Are there more?
Oh no! Y'all better take a look at this.
That student covered some distance, but that's not good.
That ain't.
Are we seeing something new? Like this is more internet trolls, or
there's not going to be a role for this. As you're looking at the new top 10, everything is focused on the campus of MIT, and you're seeing variations of internet trolls and multiple copies of Zacharias attacking the campus.
Oh,
This is not good.
Well, we should probably
We're gonna have to be the ones who stop this, Amy.
Yeah,
We don't have to be.
good.
Jean-Luc, while working with the Velocigators, like, hey, listen, I'm being responsible. I can't really check my phone right now. It's blowing up. Is something cool happening? I saw that meme earlier. It didn't make sense to me.
did
I don't
Dr.
know that
Hauser suddenly become Southern after being in the swamps for too long? Is that what happens?
No, this is Jean-Luc Larange.
Oh, okay.
This is
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no.
this is the agricultural and magibiology teacher.
Okay,
You would know them. You've seen them on several different presentations.
but I don't deal with him, which is why I easy confusion.
Fair enough. He's Cajun, but not German. It's confusing for you. It's fine.
Yeah, accents.
So we better get back to campus, huh?
This is a problem.
Hold on, is this a listen, we need to get there, but we can go through Whataburger drive-through, or is this we need to get there now and find out what's in the fridge moment?
This is like we need to get there now and get that fridge out.
Damn, Whataburger
Fridge
sounds
has gotta
good.
go.
Yeah, somebody left the tea kettle on, and it's probably boiling over.
Oh no.
More than tea kettle, I'll tell you that.
You
Professor?
see, yeah.
About how long do you think before we get back to campus? Would it be faster if we just flew?
Well, there's two ways this can go. I can tell Floor here to go ahead and put the pedal to the metal, or you can fly. We can see how that goes. I don't know your flying ability. I can tell you that Floor can get there kind of quick. And you just hear the rumbling of the tank tread underneath this Velocigator. It's like, I can kick it up to 11 if you think you can
11
fly
miles
to
per
12.
hour?
I think it might be faster
Treads
for us.
don't really go fast. We should probably fly.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
your cornbread ain't done in the middle. You ain't never been on the road, have you?
I've not been on a Velocigator. You are correct in that statement. That is
I don't
quite
think
a
we
unique
have, Paul.
position to be in. I'm going to be honest with you.
Listen, I can keep going forward. Y'all can fly. However y'all want to do this.
I think
I'm
flying
just
might
gonna
be
let
our
you
best bet.
know. What you're saying is gonna be a bad time.
Yeah. It's gonna be. It's not gonna be great. So we should probably get going.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast. Hell
As
yeah.
they say in Sonic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can we?
Oh man.
Should we
So
just-
Jean-Luc is gonna pull out his phone. It's like, well, it looks like I need to release a few more creatures coming out. That's fine. Y'all fly off. I'll meet y'all there.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
You didn't hear that, and if you did, you're going to be complicit in a crime that was committed in the past 24 hours.
I
heard
have
nothing.
I have no
About
idea
this.
what you're talking about. I'm just
That's what I'm
weird.
talking about.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna like roll my shoulders back and reshape my wings because I'm pretty sure they're still the drippy little lang flowers. And I'm just
shut them
gonna,
out.
I'm just gonna
So-
go.
I'm going to ask, we're going to start with, what we're going to do in order how it is on stream. Poe, Renee, Stella, Logan, and Leia. Y'all tell me how you are flying. Poe, how are you flying right now?
What question is that? What the fuck did you guys all do?
What?
Do you not have a fucking broom? How are you flying, Poe?
You see my skateboard and I show the electric rune on my arm. Do you not know energy displacement?
No,
Someone-
I'm sorry. I prefer traditional methods.
Is this
I'm
someone
gonna
who's
hop
really
on my
obsessed with-
board and kind of just point my arm
Wand-mancy?
behind me and be like, "Look, thruster!" And just use the electricity coming off of it to just shoot off this
Thruster.
velocigator.
Woo!
Honestly,
Excellent.
I love that for him.
Renee, who has his little like parasol, is gonna just like reset his hat to be a little lower on his head, take the parasol part off, fold it up, stick it in his pocket, give the handle a shake, and as he does, it turns into this blue metallic broom. The Holland 2000.
Oh no.
And it's just a broom, but it looks really cool and it's blue and metallic and tractory. And he's gonna just take off on that.
I
love
literally
that so
thought you were about
much.
to Mary Poppin this shit.
No,
I thought so too.
for a second.
The umbrella just goes.
Then I
No,
take my
fuck that.
parasol and go.
No. He's got regular broom, but
I love that.
it can be a parasol.
I'm on board for anything.
Fantastic.
Stella is pretty self-explanatory. She's got wings. So she's just gonna kind of drop off the side of the velocipator. But her wings beat about as fast as a dragonfly's. Like each of the individual petals beats on its own, so they kind of go in a wave from top down. And yeah, she just kind of catches air and woo! I got these really pretty red, orange, ombre coneflower petals stick out of my back, and they like.
I love that.
That's all I got.
I snap my fingers and a nice sleek black broom with gold trim appears next to me, and I just hop onto my broom called the Cubit. And the second I hop on, I vanish, and you no longer see me.
Well,
This is how the
Guess
upper
it
class
leaves
lives.
damn. Fancy.
Goddamn rich boy.
Well,
Wow.
I guess it leaves me to leave last. And on the Velocigator, Leia kind of tightens up her shoelaces real quick. We never leave home without the Heelys. And she pulls off the Velcro. There's oddly enough, like, if anyone looked close enough to them, you could see a little bit of like some wings off of them. But she pulls off both sides, like these wings are Velcroed down. She clicks one heel down, she clicks the other one down. She goes, "One moment, please." Hops off the Velocigator, starts sprinting, picking up enough speed. And it's almost like the wings start flying as well. And she takes to the air, just doing a sick
Freaking
kick
beautiful.
flip.
I love it.
So as you fly ahead, I need everyone to make me a flight roll. We'll do this in order. Honestly, just look at the Twitch stream and you'll see what order it is. Poe, Renee, Logan. I'm sorry, Poe, Renee, Stella, Logan, and Leia. And let me know what y'all get for your flight rolls.
Oh, that's cocked.
Poe.
Well, I have a D4 for flight. So
Add your magic die.
The first one exploded.
Oh, adding the magic.
So that's a 6. Magic die will give 2, so that's 8.
8. Okay. Renee.
What's the DC?
This is okay. In this moment, it is a spur of the moment roll, so I can't really give y'all a DC.
Okay. Because that's a 7.
Okay.
I also have a D4 in flight.
Me and Renee's just like, hey.
You guys are cute.
All right, Stella.
Muted.
You are silently flying through the air, and the wind speed is like hitting everyone's ears, and they can't
Is this working
hear.
now?
Yeah, it is.
That is weird. So my video ninja updated, and now I can't ever tell when I am or am not doing something. All my buttons are all black all the time.
What did you get with your flight roll plus your magic die?
12.
12. Okay.
I
Logan.
also have a D4, but I managed to get to 9.
Hey. And Leia.
I got a dirty 20.
That's
My flight's a D20 and I rolled the D4, which I got a 1, okay?
Everyone who got below a 10 take an adversity token.
Woo!
And
These Heelys are fucking cool.
essentially, it looks like y'all, to the regular civilian populace, y'all are paragliding across the skies towards MIT, and as soon as you cross through the barrier, you see complete and utter chaos. You see internet trolls manifested similar as you've seen before, blue constructs made from the internet itself attacking the buildings and the students. You see multiple versions of Zacharias Finnegan that are going into one-on-one combat with multiple people on campus. As you are pulling in, you see Big Al fighting, punching his way through a spatula, smacking people away. Your group is flying in, and you see one internet troll slowly start walking up, club in hand, aimed directly at you. It's like, I'm just saying, I'm not specious, but when you think about it, you see Big Al's form grow larger and larger. His spatula, growing roughly 6 feet long, smashes this troll directly into the ground. Says, in my day, trolls didn't hide behind keyboards, and begins smashing through the lines.
Yes!
That's so good.
Well,
You land safely in the courtyard of the Magical Institute of Technology. Which way would you like to head?
Logan.
Logan, you had your hand up.
I did, but I think I misread the scene.
Go ahead.
So there's a bunch of trolls and Big Al in the middle of this area?
What you see is countless students are running across. Some are screaming and running. Some are fighting back, casting spells against these multiple versions of Zacharias. You also see the multiple trolls running through the fields, taking out some of the students.
We gotta take this thing out at the source.
I would look for defenseless students and I would try to help them.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm having fun with this now. You see a group of freshmen who are currently surrounded. There's about 4 freshmen surrounded by 8 Zachariases and 3 different trolls.
Well, I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing, but the Cupid allows me to be invisible while I do stuff. So I will be flying around and shooting fireballs at anything that it looks like it's going to hurt someone, trying to protect as much as I can.
Fantastic. Oh, we have not cast a fireball in this game. I'm going to make that a straight up fight roll.
Not a brains. Every time I go to look for a D10, no. Brain's like, nope.
I mean,
Don't know what that is.
You could just roll a percentile too. Same thing. Well, everyone, Logan's gonna go protect. What are we gonna do? Should we help?
We gotta take this thing out at the source.
Yeah.
Do we need a distraction?
Dumb idea.
Help. If I have an idea for a distraction.
Same.
I can help you out with that. If somebody, because somebody who knows a thing or two about computers is the one who needs to get down to this source. So that's got to be either any of you 4, not me.
I'm going to say, so in this moment, Logan, you are zooming in under the radar, stealth. You see these freshmen kind of like freaking out, wands held out, ready to defend themselves. And as you cast this fire, you create a perfect circle around this group. The trolls and the versions of Zacharias have immediately been obliterated. You see the freshman kind of looking around, it's like, okay, this was lucky. Maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
How much do I have to plead my case for you to let me summon Mr. Whiskers to start attacking the internet trolls?
Oh, buddy, you don't have to summon anything for Mr.
familiar.
Whiskers.
Where's
Let me know
my
what Mr.
devious?
Whiskers is doing, and I will give you a roll.
Speaking of familiars, can mine help?
Of course.
Because
That's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God.
Because of that, the DC is
Lexi wants
decreased.
to help.
Look at that
y'all-
boy.
I'm
I
going to
got
say
a
this is going to be a
puppet.
fight roll, difficulty of 6, because that just made my night.
Oh my goodness. I would like for Mr. kind of follow suit with what Logan just did, but while Logan's protecting the students, I want him to just start like tackling the internet trolls.
Of course.
Disrupt their data.
I hear the
Renee?
meowing in the background.
Yeah.
Mr.
Doing
Whiskers,
it.
tell us what you
Doing
do.
it.
Meow.
Right?
I don't know.
If you 2 can get to wherever the servers are, I think, or the 3 of you, if Stella's gonna leave Mr. Whiskers here to keep kicking butt, I can stay here with Logan and the familiars and distract, basically.
Yeah, Rexy will help Mr. Whiskers with things, so those 2 will be together.
Yeah.
I have a way that I think I can cause a distraction to get us back to where I think is the server room. And Leia's gonna grab her Tamagotchi and go, okay, I've been making sure to feed you, cleaning up after you, and you're big and strong now. I need you to get back into that school server, and I need you to play a certain song. It messed them up last time, and play it over the intercom. And what she's going to send off her little Tamagotchi to do is, God, I wish, God, what is this? You know, I do like that song. But she's going to send off her Tamagotchi to get into like the intercom system to start playing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up as a way to kind of like really like throw off like their thought process, all the trolls and all the Zachariases and them, just to kind of like clear
Zachariah,
us.
we'll call them.
Zachariah, you know, to clear us a path so we're not going to get attacked as we're trying to get to the server room. Like I kind of want to like momentarily like mess with them.
Right,
and this is using my Walkman, kind of like patch in.
Fantastic. So, reintroducing something that hasn't been presented before. We're going to do an initiative style situation. And I'm going to use this current initiative we have. It's going to be Poe, Renee, Stella, Logan, Leia.
I haven't done anything. Yet.
So, while we're doing this, Stella and Poe, what did y'all have for your fight rolls?
9.
19 for Rexy. I roll a d20 for fight.
Okay, so as this is happening, I'm gonna like RP the scene real quick. As this is happening, y'all land and you see Logan. Essentially, well, you don't see Logan. You just see where he was going, and then an incinerating circle of fire. As this happens, y'all land together as a group. And over Stella and Poe's shoulder, you see the goddamn cougar. Puma, thank you.
Puma.
The goddamn Puma hopping over Stella's shoulder and tearing apart digital renditions of Zacharias and these trolls. And I am so sorry, Poe. What is the name of your familiar again?
Oh, Rexy.
Rexy. You see Rexy land feet flat, look up, and multiple different weapons, a katana, a greatsword, a spear, jutting out of their body and running through the crowd of enemies. Renee.
Jeez.
While Stella or Leia is like setting up her stuff and all that, I want to start specifically essentially magic missiling any copies of Zacharias.
D&D nerd.
Shut up.
Are you guessing magic missile in the
D&D is a
darkness?
great game. It's
I mean, I
actually
guess
real
Fireball. I'm
in this
fucking
world.
with you.
Yeah.
I was about to say, wait a minute, you guys don't play D&D? Come on, I always keep my dice on me.
But I'm gonna essentially with my pistol-esque wand just start magic missiling the copies.
Hell yeah. Give me a fight roll.
D20 and a +1. 16.
16. Fantastic. As you see this goddamn Puma and this mechanical fox ripping through the lines of combat, you are drawing your wand, pistol fashion, Wild West, knocking out one after the other, after the other, after the other.
I'm like giving Leia backup so she can do the thing.
Leia, what did you get for your brains roll?
Oh, you didn't even tell me I needed to roll. Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not? Oh,
Nope.
Don't mind me.
Ignore. It's okay. Hold on a second.
I'm doing it. Making the
Why am
rolls.
I envisioning Renee doing the quick draw thing? It's like it's the wands in the thing, and then bam.
Oh yeah, he, like it's very much like quick draw, and then
I got an 8 for my brains.
Fantastic. As you hold up
9.
your
Sorry, 9. I forgot to
9.
add something.
Well,
9.
essentially, your Tamagotchi, as you hold in your hand, is like boop, boop,
Oh yeah, we have
boop,
ad.
boop,
I forgot.
boop,
Okay.
boop, boop. I got it, and disappears.
He's going places.
Good luck,
Little
little
guy's
fella.
going places. Godspeed.
I hope this time it doesn't die.
Yeah.
I had to boost him
As
up
you are
with his
cutting your
skills.
way through the lines, I will say y'all have enough experience on this campus. I mean, y'all are all juniors. You're heading your way towards the IT department of MIT. You are, as these multiple waves are coming off, y'all are fighting them off flawlessly. As you're going through, you hear in the background, if my, apparently I lost the page. Don't mind me. As you're going through, Big Al, still in his full troll glory, rushing ahead of you, knocking people out of the way. It's like, I will not have my business talked about in this way. Knocking more and more. It's like, I am not a meme. and headbutts. You see him headbutt the largest of the internet trolls into oblivion.
You're awesome, Al.
Hell
You got
yeah.
another chicken tendy.
Give him hell, Al.
Okay, so that one's on our side.
Well, okay.
For now.
God, Logan, he's not blue.
You so far have a clear path towards the IT department. I need all of you to make a flight roll for me. This is also collective.
I don't like flighting. Can I attack my way there?
You know what? If you want to attack your feet to move faster, it will be more difficult, but I will let you do that.
Is that a fight roll?
So okay, I have an idea because I also would prefer to not make a flight roll. If Logan takes the front, making sure the way ahead is clear with the fireballs, and I take the back, making sure our back is clear with the magic missiles, would it be possible for us both for me also to roll a fight? Because like we're providing cover.
You are. You know what? If both of y'all want to take fight rolls and provide cover.
Is this with the magic dice?
Yes. If you're using magic, you're going to be using your magic dice. If y'all are providing cover for the group to move faster, I will allow that to happen.
Cool. So on my fight, I got a 7.
7.
21, 22.
22. Fantastic.
Actually, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to actually spend one of my adversity tokens because I didn't like the 2 that I rolled on my D20 to re-roll what I consider a fail. God fuck. Okay.
It's got a killer.
Question. Would you say Logan with his 7 failed, or has he met the DC?
This is a group roll. Y'all together are doing this.
I just wanted it to be higher.
I need.
I was gonna.
Okay, so we're gonna go in order from here. Oh, what'd you get?
So the first one exploded, and then a 2, so 6.
6. Stella.
These cat dice are doing great for me.
15.
15. Leia.
8.
8.
Better than the 2. It was better than the 2.
Y'all have actually been doing fairly well. So essentially, with the cover fire provided by Renee and Logan, you see Logan on one side, quick drawing Wild West, taking out troll after troll, Zacharias after Zacharias. You see Logan evaluating the scenes like, you know what, there's a faster way to do this. Whipping out his wand and deconstructing each on the flank at the molecular level, just dissipating as you go through. You're stopped by a wall of internet trolls. Like,
Not
there's
a wall.
no way you can Mary Sue your way through this one.
Bet you I can.
I have a dumb idea.
I
got music for this.
I have a really dumb idea. Do you want a tag team?
Like me and you?
Well, the 3 of us. If we're gonna be the nerds that have to bust through the trolls anyway.
Hey,
True.
If you guys bust through, I got the music.
I don't know what you're doing, but just do it quickly, please.
Yep.
Oh.
So there's more coming from the back.
So
Leia flips out her Walkman. She goes, "You ready to do this?" And she
I'm
hits
about
play.
to do anime shit here, so hopefully it works.
She hits play, and you start hearing "I Came in Like a Wrecking Ball" by Miley Cyrus.
That's so good.
That tracks so well. So as your song starts, I would like to use my weird little nanobots with my magic and shape change. I'm waiting for Doofus to give me the head nod before I continue my explanation.
Do it.
Yes. I would like to shape change into a moose.
Yes.
I have antlers.
What?
Yes.
You have antlers, but what?
Yes.
Hey, moose are terrifying.
They are. They scare me when I drive up north. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit
are
one.
amazing.
Ball.
I love moose so much. They're so
Yes,
great.
moose. Do the moose.
The moose is a nod to my mom. The moose is a nod to
Yeah.
the moose is a nod to my mom, who's worked for a year in Maine and didn't see a single one. So yeah, I'm literally just, as we're like flying, my little nanobots are just sucked back in, and it looks like I'm hurtling towards the earth. And instead, my whole shape glows and shifts around, and like my DNA kind of splices and resplices, like you guys have seen before. And we want to pop back up, and I'm literally this grass green moose with red antlers. Merry fucking Christmas.
That's very interesting.
Christmas.
Fucking Christmas. What?
Merry fucking Christmas. Got like these big ass fucking moose antlers, and I'm gonna run straight at them.
Listen, I don't even want to make y'all roll for this. Just with that alone.
Don't make us roll. It's okay. We can do this.
But I still want to do my thingy.
Do your
If
thing.
you'll let me.
Do
Let's
the
go.
thing. Do all the thing.
So while the moose is changing, Poe's just like anime shit here. I'm gonna cross my arms like this, put it like this, and go into a weird hand palm right next to my thing, and go. I don't know if this is gonna work. Supreme Dragon Kamehameha, and try to see if I can make an electrical dragon
Yes.
Kamehameha that moves
Yes.
through these
Yes.
trolls with this moose.
It is the
Yes.
holiday season. It is, as the DM, it is
Yeah.
my job to ensure I facilitate what you need. No roll needed. I'm going to say, with the Christmas moose summoned, they have pushed a way through the center line. And as Poe prepares their Supreme Kamehameha, you see the runes glowing across their arm go all the way down to the elbow on each hand. Moving forward, a blast of magic sends through, and you see the runes appear on the faces of the different Zachariah, I should say, and they disintegrate immediately. As the forces are coming up behind you, you hear a familiar voice. La c'est la bonne temps brûlée! And you see the Velocigators like drift in, tearing apart multiple trolls and Zachariah. You see
Hell yeah, Professor Larange!
Professor Larange is standing on top, and you see him pull out his wand, which a familiar handle in the style of Renee's, a curved handle of Mother of Pearl with two wooden extensions on the end, much like a double-barrel shotgun, blasting his way through the group. It's like, all right, y'all go on and get and take care of that little nerdy boy. And is
That was a
punching
very
and
slide, by the
shooting.
way.
Hell yeah!
You see Jean-Luc look over at you and say, hey, Longhorn.
Go Longhorns!
The sports ball.
Yeah,
Sports
the
ball.
moose
Hook 'em
does have long
horns,
horns.
guys. Hook 'em
don't-
horns.
I don't know what this means, but okay.
Hook 'em horns.
It's a
I think
college.
the referencing
I'm
you,
now
Stella, because of your
imagining, like, the
horns.
moose
You're like,
putting, the
I know
a
does the
hook
moose
up to
speak?
the
The moose
head.
doesn't speak. I guess I can't really do that, can I?
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys.
Your
It's a college
horns stick
football
up
thing. I'll
as
show
you
you
hear,
sports.
I don't know. I like pick my foot up. I was gonna make a real inappropriate comment. Like pick my hoof up, and I'm like,
Listen, we got away with Dickles on this stream. You can say whatever you want in
it's a whole
character.
fucking new meaning to moose knuckle.
Oh no!
You know what? Everyone
Oh,
else, aside
wow.
from Stella, take an adversity token for hearing Moose Knuckle on the stream.
Thank you.
Listen,
You're
deserve
just
this.
adding to the list of terms of unflattering terms. I just
Hey.
hope you know.
The terms
I
of
hope you
unflattering
know
terms.
a moose knuckle is also a man's problem. That's what happens when your boxers are too
Yeah.
tight. It splits your nuts in half.
Yeah.
Okay, if your
it's
boxers
guys
are too
deal
tight,
with
that's
too.
called briefs.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
It's okay when your briefs are too tight. Then
Fair.
But,
It means
yeah, I
no,
know.
never mind. Anyway, so y'all have
Hold up,
a
motherfuckers.
straight shot towards the IT department.
Going
I'm
in
going
guns
for gold
blazing.
at this point.
Might as well keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking up the rear just to make sure that there aren't a bunch of new for any like new ones that come towards us, to try and make sure that that my friends are undisturbed as they do their computer things.
Fantastic. You have made your way across the campus. You have approached the main entrance to the campus, and you see a massive troll standing before you with the face of Zacharias. His club dragging the ground, pointing directly at you, saying, "Listen, I know you're trying to tell a story here, but..." And as soon as he gets "but" out of his mouth, you see his left knee buckle beneath him. And Matthew McConaughey arrives holding a baseball bat, hitting him underneath the chin and directly on top of the head, shattering him. It's like, all right, seems like we've had a rocky road, but we might be getting that ice cream.
All right, Mr. McConaughey.
Well, okay.
So we took it back to the knee.
Hey, listen, you take the knee first. There ain't no such thing. It's a fair fight to the death, Leia. Listen, y'all go in there. I don't know the computers that well, but I tell you what, you keep doing you, and what you're doing is going to do for all. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna predator handshake, Mr. McConaughey.
Yeah. Renee, I don't know when anyone ever told you this. You're one of my favorite students. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I can feel your pulse, and it's you better run.
Listen, if you drink my blood, all you're gonna get is a whole lot of illegal substances.
The best pickup line, but also so scary.
Right? Damn. Okay. Go for it.
This is why if I shake Renee's hand, it's going to be the robot one because there is no pulse.
Mm-hmm.
If Strahd ever said that to me, I'm done for.
Me? You.
I can feel your pulse. You both on stream like this.
Okay.
Oh no!
Run.
It looks like my neck is exposed.
Oh no! You have to chase me. If you sexy chase me, I will sexy run away.
Just run away, like.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, wrong stream.
Listen, I've got plans.
I just want Randall to run from now on like this.
I've got plans
Right.
for the
Run
two
away.
of you. I've got plans for the two of you and Strahd.
I have Jewish spells.
So, you are standing outside of the IT department. I'm going to give you all just a few minutes to prepare. This is your last chance to prepare before going to active combat.
Sweet.
All right.
Do what you need to do.
Stella, you're still in moose form, right?
I'm gonna D-shape.
Oh.
All right.
I can use any number of plants to lockpick my way in.
I know.
Do we
Stella, you are a pretty moose. Make all the boy moose go wah.
Leia, there's no boy moose around here.
I know, but you would make all the boy moose go ma.
I'm pretty sure
nice,
of the
I
battles
guess.
literally.
All right, so more than likely this door is going to be probably closed and locked so that no one can get in. Unless he's stupid. He might be stupid.
Well, do we think that this server is going to stop it?
I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Well, I mean, if we attack the virus at its source, it shouldn't be a problem.
It's already online.
Right?
It's already within the system. It's been shared so many times. You know what I'm going to probably have? It's going to be a combination. We're probably going to have to destroy the servers, destroy him, and someone's going to need to do a bunch of TOS reporting and get into the cast system on the back end and take it all down.
You know who I bet would be pretty good at that kind of hacking?
Which?
So there is something else I
Leia,
could
you're a hacker.
do.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Leia, I could probably boost your little friend there.
Can you
Same.
Can you at least boost? I'm going to need you to boost the signal to make sure that the internet speeds go a lot quicker, which means that the transfer data is going to go a lot faster when I get into the back end of cast so that I can start taking this post down on the back end on their admin side.
Yeah, I should be able to boost it, no problem.
And at that point, we're gonna need to get inside, start destroying the servers. It's gonna mean that we're gonna have no internet school for a little bit until like they fix that, but that's gonna cut him off as well.
Well, I mean, there's something to be said for journaling longhand.
Nothing wrong with that. I actually really enjoy it.
If he is not fully electrical, I could knock him out. You know.
Hot.
True, and it's best not to really mess with electricity very much, even though you are undead.
Well,
Me
yeah,
too,
that's what I'm
think
saying.
so.
If he's not like electric, if he's not become some kind of electrical troll monster.
Well, I kind of have the handle on electricity right now.
I twist a door.
Is there?
Are y'all ready?
Are there windows to this?
There are
to
no
the
windows.
room?
This is essentially an oversized closet.
Okay.
Y'all have been here for a while. You know
Y'all
that
really gonna make me go back in the closet?
No.
The DM is. That's not us.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel canceled right now.
the DM's fault, by the way.
Just kidding. Logan's already there.
By the way.
Oh, buddy.
Logan's still there. Logan's still there. Let's be real.
Well, anyone who has ever worked at a company that has a server room, there are not going to be windows into the server room because there's not much to see. It is not going into a closet.
It's a campus. Maybe they wanted windows in there. It's not just like.
Is there a proper heat and cold lane?
You would know that there is panels underneath the flooring. There is a good foot space between the flooring and the actual ground, and there is proper avenues for cooling for the servers.
At least they're doing that properly.
Are you opening the door?
And I'm throwing. I don't know what's on the other side. I'm throwing a spell as soon as we get in.
I'm gonna throw a confetti prank thing in there.
A glitter bomb. Ah,
And a little
yes.
pizzazz. I'm gonna.
It's a good
I'm gonna
distraction
wait
while
to
the
take
spell
the
goes
mask
off.
off. I'm gonna wait on the mask. But
Okay.
I do have my pistol wand at the ready for some more magic missile.
Okay, so I'm going to do this in order.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
Stella, I think we should stay outside as they go in so that we can be close enough to the outside that you can ping out my signal as I'm on my phone trying to get everything done on the back end.
Would it be more helpful for me to stay outside and make sure more trolls don't come towards the two of you, or would it be more helpful for me to go in with
hang in the doorway, and if you got to bite him, go in and bite him, and then come back out.
Yeah.
Once you're
I will
finished.
say, you know, and hear from the outside between Jean-Luc and his Velocigator fighting the masses trying to come towards the primary the primary hall. You also know Matthew McConaughey is waiting at the door with a steel baseball bat, and every time someone gets close, he's just like, "He's not even magic. How is it? God damn it!"
He's Matthew McConaughey, man.
You can do it. All right, everyone, watch me as I cover me as I try to get into cast. Stella, boost my signal. You boys, get in there and fuck shit up.
Logan, if you can distract him for a little bit, I could probably melt the servers with enough electricity.
I'm already going in, throwing another fireball.
Yeah, I'm throwing.
You're throwing a fireball directly into the
confetti
room.
prank thing while.
Assuming that they're.
Okay.
Don't ask how big the room is, just cast fireball.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you walk in, you see Zacharias in his actual form, his human form, sitting on a digitally manifested throne.
Fuck that guy.
Fireball.
Okay, make a fight roll for me real quick.
Fight?
With
Not like a brain spell?
No, you're fighting.
There was no thought. There was only fireball. This is a fight, sir.
Tip for Randall next time he plays Kids on Brooms. When you make a spellcaster, fighting is what makes spells.
It's not always.
Not all the time.
You stopped time. Okay.
That is a. What is that one? That is a 13.
With a 13, you see Zacharias raise. What you now see is a spellcasting focus. It is the wristband with the clip that stops static from interfering with electrical servers. You see him throw up the clip, and it absorbs the fireball.
Did I fail?
So, it is a fail. No
What do I need
damage
to
was done.
succeed?
This was, you just jumped in and cast a spell. This was a split moment decision. You didn't know what was waiting for you. That's one thing I've been missing for at least 2 sessions is the split moment reaction. So in this moment, he looks and is like, no need for such violence. Cousin, why are you so rude?
Excuse me?
Poe, Renee, is this one of yours?
I
don't think so.
have relatives that I know of.
I might have a cousin.
I
but-
haven't seen my aunt and uncle in like years, so
Leia,
got-
Stella, do you have a cousin that's an asshole?
No, I just got a brother.
I don't think so.
Man, you're gonna have to.
Oh,
be
I'm
illiterate.
sorry. I guess you got to keep the grim name.
Oh, did you lose yours? Pity.
Sounds like somebody
how
got
does one lose a
disowned.
name?
You
There's
see
lots of ways. You ever met
Zacharias
fairies?
grabbing the essentially handles on his digitally manifested throne and pull them off as they disintegrate in his hands.
Oh, you also lost your temper.
Wow.
Yep, get that. Damn.
Make a brains roll for me real quick.
I can do that.
Seems like I got
I
the,
do
the
brains!
good grim.
I like brains.
While
That
they're
sounded weird out of
while-
context. Don't clip that out of context. Don't do that.
While they're talking,
Somebody clip
Renee
that.
is going to
Thank you.
kind of on the side of the room start moving in this guy's direction, moving further into the room.
You are
Alright.
in
I'm
position.
moving towards the server, trying to like the server wall.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going.
Is that with
we're
the
kinda
magic die?
going in this direction.
Yeah.
This is not with a magic die
Okay,
right now.
that's what I thought. Okay, so that's a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you see him look over towards you after ripping apart his throne. You don't know what it's like to be shunned by family.
Oh,
To not even be able to call yourself by your own name.
you don't think I know what that's like? Hiding, pretending you're something that you're not. You think that gives you justice to do whatever you want? Does that mean that you get to react this way, hurt others? No.
All right.
Makes you a coward.
Make a grit roll real quick.
I'm very gritty, but I'm gonna do that grit.
Can we hear what's happening? Like what they're
Absolutely.
yelling about outside? Leia yells back, sounds like someone's been eating too many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Wow.
That's good.
Okay,
You
I
gotta-
would like to spend an adversity token to use loyal to give him another +2.
Okay, +2. I'm going to say difficulty is 9.
Okay.
Because I yelled that, can I give adversity tokens for that?
Yes, you can.
Can I
many you need?
also give an adversity token, but just being generally menacing?
No, I have 12
Two.
adversity tokens.
I
That's
haven't
all
used
you.
I haven't used a single feat or strength this entire tiny
I
campaign.
also,
Let me
know,
now
I
I'll
can
just-
also
you
give
know-
you a +2 because loyal.
Okay, y'all tell me what the total roll is. I want to tell you, and we'll,
Alright,
we'll
so I
figure
heard
out how
a
this scene.
2. Rolled a 2. Stella was giving the 2 because of the thing.
loyal.
Renee's giving 2 because of the thing. That brings me up to 6.
I will give you what was the thing 9.
Yeah, 9.
I can give you another 2.
Is
I'll
this a
use
spell
2.
coming at me?
Yes.
Okay, I have a thing. Whenever I spend AP against a spell that is coming against me, each AT is worth +2 instead of 1.
I have that
We're going
same
to call
one.
that an actual 12.
Yeah.
You see a bolt of lightning coming from the clip attached to the wrist of Zacharias, and it is deflected. You feel the connection of your friends have created a shield around you. Zacharias is like, oh, look at you. You still get funding from your mommy and daddy. You still get to be here. You still get to be acknowledged. Everything
Funding? Is that
have.
what you're looking for? Fine, I'll give you my fucking money. If that's all you're looking for is just money.
I want to be seen.
So do I. But life doesn't happen that way now, does it? Some of us have to stay in hiding or stay wherever we are because that's where we belong.
Make a charm roll.
I'm waiting
Anyone?
for him to be like, oh, you have the magic of your friends? Well, I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
No, I advise you.
That was literally just me
There's a
before
7.
we came here.
You see a moment of reflection and a tear rolling down his eye.
Fuck this guy.
He is going to cast another lightning bolt at you.
Okay. Is that
I would
another
like-
fight or grit?
That's going to be grit.
I would like to tackle this dude as soon as he tries to cast another spell on him.
Make a fight roll. Or actually,
that
this
is-
will be, if you're tackling him physically, that's going to be a brawn.
Can it? I mean, I'm tackling
Nope,
with the
that
intent
is-
to bite.
That is
Are you
not
doing
how
this
that
with the
works.
intent to harm?
I mean, I was gonna harm afterwards, but yes, I'll make brawn. I'll go brawn.
Okay.
What's the DC?
DC is going to be 14.
I got a 5.
What's my DC?
Your DC, he is distracted, so your DC is going to be 10.
Okay, I got 2, and I'm gonna use 8 adversity tokens.
As you see the wand pointing at you, you can tell in this moment.
Use 7 because I have a +1. Sorry.
Okay. As you see his wand point towards you, you have this moment of realization that this, Logan, this is your last moment. You see the arc, you know, you've studied time, you studied science, everything. You know that this is headed directly towards your heart. This will stop your heart immediately.
Well, that's
And
why I added adversity tokens so that I got a 15.
Well, you didn't have to, because before this happens, you see.
Too late.
Oh, hold on, no. You did not spend those adversity tokens, because as this is about to hit your chest 5 feet away, you see Renee zoom in faster than you've ever seen them move. Fast enough, their mask has fully ripped off their face.
I cast bind.
On.
Renee.
Okay.
So you want to die.
I was getting my way through them. We don't have to hurt more people. What is hurting people done? He's already hurt. If we continue to hurt people, does that really help anything?
You're not wrong.
Okay. I need a flat D20 roll between Logan and Renee to see who is acting first in this moment. There's really not a way I can decide this, but I'm pulling some DM shit here. Poe, what do you have? Poe, did you have something?
Hit on mute. Yeah. While this is going on, I'm going to try to use as much fighting electric energy to shoot through these servers at the same time.
Fantastic. We'll resolve that in a moment. Logan, you go first. What did you get?
5.
5. Renee?
16.
16. Unfortunately, Logan, as you're like trying to feign yourself in this moment, and you see Renee zooming through.
I'm still gonna tackle him, but I'm not gonna bite him.
Absolutely.
You were going to do it.
I was gonna. Well,
Oh no! Here's the thing.
That was-
On top of that,
that
make
was
a
gonna be
grit roll
part
real
2.
quick. You feel a pulse as soon as you grab a hold of them,
Yeah,
and
I bet I do.
shove them out of the way. So as Zacharias is moved directly out of the way, this bolt of lightning that's 5 feet away dissipates. That is headed directly towards Logan. What did you get for your grit roll?
I got a 3. What's my DC?
Your DC is 10.
Okay.
Can you beat a 10 with your adversity tokens?
Can I beat a 10 with my adversity tokens? I cannot. I can get up to but what I can do is I can get up to a 6 and then no, that's a spell check. I can get up to a 6.
Two things.
Mm-hmm.
First, I can spend my last 2 adversity tokens to let Renee re-roll it.
How would you be helping in this situation if you do that? So what is happening in front of you?
Because we're outside, technically.
Hush, you.
You're
Let me.
outside.
No, hold on.
Hush, you.
No.
Let me.
If y'all are outside, you can't help in this moment.
Well, it's not necessarily about helping. I'm not doing anything, but it's more about. I guess it's more about Renee. Evelyn, if you give me a moment to speak on your behalf, essentially. Yes, we are outside, but Renee fighting to save friends that he's never had. Kind of like that little bitty bolster and to re-up whatever you your dig deep, pull yourself up by your bootstrap southern bullshit.
I think what Bonnie's trying to say is there's a voice in the back of Renee's head that is Stella.
Hearing
You know what?
Hey,
I will allow it.
don't bite.
All right, so you're going to take that information, and I'm going to allow you to re-roll a... what is your grit, Renee?
My grit is a D12.
A D12. All right, so with this new information, you feel the connection that you have built with your friends, almost like intertwining magical strings attached to you. I'm going to allow you to re-roll difficulty 6.
All right.
In this moment, you have Zacharias pinned down. You feel the temptation to bite into their neck. End this right now. Potentially.
But
You hear a voice in the back of your head. Oh, Sugar, you don't want to do this. You're better than this.
Well, I hear Laurent's voice being like, no, bite him.
Oh no.
The bisexual D12 has rolled me another 3 on the die, but with 3 adversity tokens, that brings me to 6.
There we go.
Yeah.
Leia and Stella, go ahead and give me separate each of you give me a brains roll at your magic die.
17.
And Poe, I need you to make a fight roll.
I exploded. Mine's a 17.
17.
Mine is also a 17.
And Poe.
So I rolled a D20 and it exploded, so I got 32 to fry these servers.
Okay, so here's what has happened just in this spur of the moment. Logan, you see your life flash before your eyes. You recognize Zacharias in this moment, a distant relation you haven't seen since one of the last family gatherings, probably about 3 to 4 years ago. Dexter was a smart kid. Theodore's son. He had failed out his first year and took a leap year. No one talked about Dexter anymore after that. You realize this as the lightning bolt dodges away from you. Renee, you zoom in, seeing your friend in danger, take Zacharias to the ground, holding him there. You feel that temptation to give in to Laurette's her lessons to you. Why should you regret feeding into your nature? Do you regret eating a steak on the farm? Do you regret drinking a glass of water? You feel your friend's connection to you save that hunger as you're holding them down, keeping them in place. Poe, You fry every single server in this room. Wi-Fi is out on campus. No more information is being spread out to anyone else of these current events. Stella, you open up your nanobox like, okay, I've done this before. I've jumped into the Wi-Fi. I found like weird shit I shouldn't have before. You create a connection to the server. You are the last single connection to the inner workings of this server where Cass was operating at. Leia, I want you to tell me the story of how your Tamagotchi found the terms and service violations of the meme.
Oh my god.
The meme that has been shared at this point 42,000 times.
Wow.
I'll say it for those y'all, because of the 32 brains roll?
30.
Every share of the meme has been a copy of the phylactery. Every single Zacharias y'all defeated was a copy of the phylactery.
Mm-hmm. So,
tell me
weird
how,
thing about terms and conditions is, when you go to report things, there's typically a drop down. And one of those things tends to be, like harassment against you, either yourself or someone you know. We all know that if you're trying to take something down for someone it's a little bit more trickier. But Leia managed to have her Tamagotchi log in as Al's cast account. And he was able to utilize the harassment of himself to take down the post through the terms and conditions of cast on the back end, utilizing the boost and her hack to essentially auto take down the post as an additional, weird new admin within cast. Filtered it through the channels a little bit quicker.
A cutaway. We see in a massive 32-story building, cast headquarters. You see a CEO standing in front of the computers like, why did I buy this shit? I don't know what I'm doing. There's a bunch of magic people here. This is a bad time. All of a sudden you see a Tamagotchi on their front screen. It's like, listen, I agree. Get rid of it. I can't deal this with anymore. I've lost so much money. The scream sends your Tamagotchi directly back into your palm.
Hey, little guy. We do what we need to do.
He cried.
Oh, bravo. We love making corporations crumble.
As this happens, this actually, you wouldn't see this immediately, but you see the runic glow in Poe's arm dissipate. You see the servers that are slowly dying out. You see all magical essence disappear from them. Renee, you feel what was once a powerful personality underneath your arms. Their muscles loosen. You feel that almost all magical connection has been separated from this person. You see their eyes sink in, dark rings underneath. It's almost like they aged 5 years in this moment. And they are immediately sobbing.
You're fucking lucky that I care so much about that little rich boy.
Get off of them.
I'm in the process of it. Give me a second. I'm getting up. I get up and I let him go.
Zacharias sits up, holding his head in his hands. Let them kill me, please.
I kind of pull up a small stool that had been left over and kind of sit down. Put my head in between my head and my legs.
Your head between your head?
Be easier, wouldn't it? Just
His head's hanging down. Talk to me. This is my last chance to have a family again.
You could find a better one.
He's right, you know. You could find a better one. It is possible. Trust me.
I
They're
just
not
tried to pick. I wanted to be seen. I wanted. If I couldn't be loved, I'd rather be feared. And I was there. 40,000 lifetimes I could have been here to make something of myself and earn my name back.
There's more to life than a name. There's more to life than who you're blood related to. You know, they say blood is thicker than water, but the full saying goes, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
It'd be great if I knew what love was.
You have
I failed freshman year and Dad told me to get the hell out and to never use the name Grimm again.
Theodore is... Well, all of our family is tragic. But... why don't you join my family?
Why would you do that? I almost killed you if it wasn't... He looks over at Renee. It's like, this wonderful, strong man over here. I almost killed you. I tried. You see his hands like clenching up, like he's fiddling with his nails. You see it start to break the skin on the tips of each nail. It's like, I don't deserve this.
Well,
Maybe it's not about...
Go ahead.
Maybe it's not about deserving.
And we're more like a house. Group of people from all over coming together. I have a feeling I'll be excommunicated here soon as well. So why don't all of us come together and find a better way out of this situation?
As you say this, go ahead.
I'm going to kind of put my metal hand in the hand where putting nails together. If you need to squeeze, trust me, you're not going to break the skin.
He grabs your hand as tight as possible. You feel like the gears kind of like grubbing together, but it's not breaking anything. And as you say this, you see a portal begin opening up behind you. A green clockwork appears like a moving hand on a clock. You see a very familiar face.
Don't you do it,
In a
Don't you do it.
In this moment, you see Dolly Parton step through.
Did not expect that one. Hold up.
That's where I thought he was going because the clock is the 9 to 5.
Shut the fuck up.
You know that's a good reference. That is a very good reference.
Shut up.
Take the adversity token for catching that reference. You see Dolly Parton step through in a cloak made of patchwork cloth of every color under the rainbow.
And there's butterflies everywhere on it. They might look like wings because her things are butterflies.
And rhinestones and so much fucking fringe.
As she steps through, she looks back at the portal and is like, "Thank you, Tom. It's always wonderful to see you." Through the portal. Yeah. Of course, you are wonderful, Dolly. You have a wonderful time here. Da wunderbar.
There it was.
I knew it.
Gosh dang it, Two-Face.
There it was. There it was.
A couple of snowflakes breeze by as time's like, I have to get back now.
There's somewhere I must be.
Dolly steps through, places a hand on Logan's shoulder, and a hand on top of Zacharias' head. She kneels down and is like, "I think y'all may have just learned the hardest lesson there is that it's so much harder to love your enemy than it is to fight them. Zacharias, I think we might have a program that'd be perfect for you. If you'll work with me, we can work with you, darling."
Take it.
Zacharias, like, head in his hands. You can see the physical effects of the dark magic he has been experimenting with has taken hold on him. Like, he should only be 22, but he looks to be almost 40 at this point. As each phylactery has been destroyed, you see him aging. It's like, I want to do better. And he looks up to you, Logan. It's like, maybe being a Grimm isn't as good as it sounds like it should be.
You know, that's the
God.
burden of having the Grimm parents. They haven't a clue what they're doing, and every mistake they make chips away at us. As we get older, we got to glue the pieces back together. And we could blame them, but here's the thing. They're human. They make mistakes.
Maybe they could learn something like we have in our time here. And he looks up to Dolly. It's like, "I'm ready to go." So I was like, "All right, sweetie, don't worry. It's going to be a quick trip. It's not going to hurt at all. Y'all done great. Al's doing cleanup out there. I suggest y'all might want to go get some rest. Y'all have done more than I could ever have expected. Y'all are just so amazing." She's looking across at all of you. It's like, "Don't worry, we're not going to have classes for a little bit. I don't know much about computers or servers. We might want to try and get this fixed if we're going to be a functioning school again. And honestly, God bless him, Matthew, he don't know nothing about nothing, but he is such a good supervisor and tells me what's going on here. We'll get this figured out soon. Y'all take care of yourselves. And just let everybody know, hey, it's all solved now. No need to worry. Let's forget this. Let's just listen. As a wise man once said, life is a rocky road and it's not always ice cream." You see Matthew McConaughey
really
walk
want ice
in
cream.
bloodied with a baseball bat. Like, "Love you, Dolly. Appreciate the opportunity. Yeah, we'll help get this cleaned up."
All you hear is Leia from outside going, "Is that Dolly Parton?"
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
The
it
two of us
is.
were standing outside the whole time, oblivious.
As soon as you walk in,
Renee
you
is-
see this cloak of many colors blind the room. Zacharias, Dolly and Matthew McConaughey have disappeared.
I
Well,
hate
son of
you
a
all. The
bitch.
fact that you got to meet Dolly. This is some bullshit. I literally just took down this post for the phylactery and I missed Dolly Parton. The Dolly Parton.
You
Ain't nobody
see
jealous
on the
she's in here.
Tamagotchi, you see do 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 do, and in the space in between hands, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
You see, Renee's the only looks entirely unenthused.
Thank you, Renee.
You
Thank
see
you.
Renee's full face for the first time.
Yeah, the mask is still off. Listen, this whole thing is hard.
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, just
Thank you. And he's gonna walk out.
Here's your mask, Renee.
thanks.
So I assume you guys took care of things in here as Logan is leaving.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the servers have
happened?
melted.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
That was my
it
fault.
was Logan's cousin.
Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So apparently, the person that was evil is the son of the person that we kicked the ass of at the place that we were just at.
Quick cutaway, you see Theodore like banging on a jail cell. It's like, God damn it, I'm too rich for this. Cut back to the present moment.
So
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Logan okay?
I
no,
don't think so.
No, he's not
Probably
okay, but he
not.
won't talk to anybody about it. He's just gonna walk away and pretend none of this happens.
I've done that a few times, unfortunately.
Okay, well, it ain't healthy.
No.
Yeah.
But I
Spiraling
also
depression
know-
sucks.
I also
don't
know though that you can't force him to talk about it. When he's ready to talk, he'll come find us.
I hope so.
Each of you in front of you, you see a rainbow colored business card. It says coat of many coping. And it is,
Coat of many coping?
yes, a coat of many colors essentially, but it is coping. It is a one of the many companies sponsored by Dolly, offering therapeutic services for people who need to talk about after stressful situations. You know that this is one of which were used by, I'm sorry, what is his name? Mortigan, the original Dark Wizard.
Yeah, Renee does not take it.
I'm just
He
gonna
leaves his
put
where it
in
is.
the head of my arm.
This is from Dolly herself. I'm keeping
I'm
this.
sorry, I'm keeping that. It's from Dolly.
Oh,
I didn't get to move Dolly. I'm keeping at least something.
Leah,
Martin
I have
Blake,
an
that is
idea
the
about
name.
Tamagotchi.
But what? What, Poe?
I said I have a weird idea for your Tamagotchi that I want to work on with you, if you don't mind.
Okay. We'll get to that. Let's see if we need to do any finishing cleanup now that
True.
I did get the
That
post taken
hurts.
down, oddly enough. I also made a CEO cry, which down with fucking capitalism, down with
Did you get a
demand.
video?
You know what? There might be a video. I might be able to get into the security system to find like the security cameras to find that footage. I'll do that in the downtime.
As y'all begin to make your way out of the IT service center for the campus, you see multiple students that are beginning the cleanup. You see very few injuries, surprisingly enough. Actually, no deaths. Thank goodness. That was actually the best roll y'all could have gotten. You see Al in his full troll form picking up roughly 20 people at a time and setting them into an area where many of your healing magic specialists are there to take care of everyone. You see him look over towards Stella's like, "Hey, Stella, Fauxburger did not go as well as I anticipated. Can we call it something else and try again maybe after New Year?"
Well, why don't we just we'll sort it out later. Don't you even worry about it.
Awesome. Listen, I feel like I should take an L on this one. The faux burger, faux FOE. That's my bad. I didn't know the marketing.
You don't have to worry about it. All traces of that have been scrubbed from the internet.
You know, another name you could go for is Interstellar Burger.
Ooh, or a garden burger.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we can work on this. I'm going to help clean up a little bit. It's I may have gotten a bit wild. I crushed a whole lot of different internet trolls here. It feels like I'm a troll, then all of a sudden internet troll pops up just saying hateful things. It's a negative stereotype. It's not my job to defend it, but I had to.
I get it. It's not your job to do the emotional labor, but you did. And we applaud you for that.
You look around and you see multiple craters that have been made by this giant spatula. It's like, I need to clean this. We have the dinner rush coming up soon. I'll holler at y'all later.
Bye, Al.
Bye.
Hey, you know what? Tonight, y'all eat on me. It's fine.
Okay. All the cereal you can eat.
Gonna fill a big water bottle with blood.
And y'all make your way. Y'all help out with the cleaning and helping everyone that has been injured in this fight. Day goes by kind of in a solemn victory. Y'all have experienced a lot today. You've seen a rise and fall of the last great wizard in the past, honestly, 25 years. Take what you will from this moment. And on that, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Break.
The break.
Yeah, so I have to do a few changes to storyline real quick, but so I'll say we'll be back 5 after the hour. Does that seem fair?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I expected y'all to actually kill Zacharias in the first 5 seconds, so I appreciate that.
We're not
Fireball. All you need is
we're
love.
not-
See,
we're not
I never
absolute, like,
intended.
heathens.
I never intended to kill the man because that would have because if I drained all his blood without killing him, it would turn him into a vampire spawn, and I don't want to do that.
Logan in the
Renee's
background, like,
already
I was about
sad.
to burn his ass up.
Renee's already sad. Renee doesn't need to babysit. It's yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
catch
well,
up 5 after the hour.
Yeah, 5 after the hour. We'll see y'all here in a minute. See you soon.
see you soon.
See you soon.
And welcome back. We have had some feels.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Audience.
Malaria.
I got wine. I mean, I got
Darling.
juice.
Juice. It's just juice that's been sitting for a little while.
We've been
Fermented
talking
juice.
about feeling, and I have help me. I'm feeling.
No, thank you.
I have the rest of my Red Bull and another cup of coffee.
And if you give
I have
$2 a
hot
month,
water.
you can give Evelyn an Arizona iced tea.
You can give
Yes.
me more
I just
caffeine to drink at
Finished my
9 o'clock at
coffee,
night.
so I'm drinking water.
It's now a prop on my desk at this point.
Listen,
my
we
God.
need a social media movement from our fans to get Arizona iced tea to sponsor us. And they
You
don't even
guys-
have to give us
you
money;
guys-
just give us tea.
Or at least sponsor me. Come on, Arizona. I've been chilling. I've been preaching about y'all for as long as I've had social media, to be honest with you.
Ooh woo tea, daddy, please sponsor us.
Everyone
Ooh, I
hydrate.
really appreciate that your whole goal is to make an affordable drink.
Here's the thing.
Because they very adamantly are like, we're going to keep our cans of tea at that size at 99 cents.
Can
they are committed to
Out
that.
myself on Maine.
And it makes me happy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Very quick story about Arizona tea and why it's
Oh,
traumatic.
shit.
So when I was a young wee lad,
When
I turned to my mother and I pointed to the side of the can and I said, "Mother, why does it say hi me cents? Me 5 cent? Why is it saying that it is 5 cents? I don't get it." And my mother looked at me and went, "Oh dear. Do you know what that is?" And I said, "No. The can is talking. It says, 'Hello. Hi, me 5 cent.'" She went, "Dearest,
Oh,
that's 5 cents you get on the can when you recycle it in Hawaii and Missouri. So it's Hawaii, Missouri, 5 cents." I thought the can was speaking. I thought it was funny.
And
Well, your
20
mother
years
was
later, he
wrong,
didn't know
'cause
what
it's-
flicking the bean was.
Well, your mother was wrong because it's Hawaii and Maine.
Maine, whatever. I forget whatever one it was, but
whatever.
I'm on your side.
they were probably the right one. I'm the wrong one. I don't know the abbreviations for the states.
Hi, Ma, 5 cents.
Hi, me 5 cent.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump back into things. We're going to do a little bit of a time jump.
Get out of here, time.
You hear time
Somebody
in the
really
background.
needs to give time a keeper.
Listen, you do not talk
to
shit
say there
about
is
me. You
not.
don't talk shit about my time, my phone box. We
Hey.
are wonderful. We love all the world seers.
Doofus has allowed time to be canon in Magic Academy World, which
Yeah,
but
he's
they don't
canon.
know what I have in store for the system that time works in yet.
Listen, I want to point out, you invited me to this entire thing because of time.
Oh, I know.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Also, shout out to my time dice that I have been
Yes.
using this entire game.
And I totally looked at him and I was like, oh my God, what if time is canon? And he goes, oh my God. And I just come back for every single Christmas season.
So
We
come
have
back next year.
problems.
Is it really Christmas without daddy time?
It's not daddy time, it's just time.
No, it's
He
Sorry,
not.
watches.
Daddy. I mean,
he
do
watches. Time is the most avid fan of the Academy and watches all the worlds in the background on his little couch. Like, oh yes, wonderful! I want to see what happens on the Stragusi.
On the street. I want to see what happens on the Stradusi.
All right, y'all.
That's
Strud canceled.
Yeah,
It already is. Strahd's already canceled for this weekend, you know.
Wow.
Hashtag
we will
Strahd
have
is
Strahd
over
in the new
party.
year, so
You know what? If you need an explanation for next session, just say that time came in. He did some timey-wimey shit. He got the episode that was supposed to happen canceled, and then you just continue from there. Like nothing ever happened.
We just time skip.
and
Am I
we had
about
a
to use-
problem.
Am I about to use like my wish spell?
No, time just likes to watch. Anyway, so we're going to do a little bit of a jump here.
I don't think you understand what that means.
Well,
I do understand what it means.
and I don't care.
All right, let's go on.
Thanks, I
All
hate it.
right.
Well,
So, what's happening now is we are jumping through after the events of, we'll call this the Technomancy debacle, or the faux burger
fiasco.
Faux burger fiasco. You know what? Trademark.
Put it on a shirt.
From now until end of semester, is there anything that y'all would like to resolve? I'll start with change things up. Logan.
I called the number on the card.
Number on the card, you are given a connection to a therapy service that allows you to take the time that you need to process events that have happened recently. If you would like to RP this moment, please let me know and we can set that up.
No, that's between client and therapist specifically.
Absolutely. They have not recorded
Here's
any of
some
the
HIPAA
sessions.
laws.
That's why the audience will not see the events that are happening in this moment. All right. So as we're going forward, immediate days after the event, Leia, what are you doing?
One, she's been secretly, I want to say stalking, but not stalking, Logan, to make sure he's doing okay. He doesn't know she's around. She's being really sneaky, you know, but she's trying to make sure that he's okay. You know, maybe that card got there in a weird way under his door. Oh, magic.
Logan, you have noticed several Stella-shaped bushes. You haven't really made a connection yet, but you feel like the culture on not Stella, Leia. You've seen. Listen,
I promise I'm over them.
You've seen several Leia-shaped bushes across campus. It seems like they're redoing the agriculture and the different decorations. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm a feature now.
You're something.
So that's kind of sort of been happening, at least in the past couple of days. She has sent off a little bit of a text like, "Hey, you can talk to me if you need to. You just let me know." At least for the past couple of days. When we get to the other stuff, we'll get to the other stuff.
I have yet to reply to any of the texts.
It's okay. That's fine. I give you time.
Huh.
Does Logan live on the first floor or the second floor?
That's a good question. Hey, Logan, do you live on the first floor or the second floor?
I believe it was the second last time when we were in our room.
Yes, I'm a DM. I remember this. So on the second floor.
All right. There's going to be hope you feel better little cards that Rexy drops off in front of the door, as well as I'm going to be working on something else.
Why is everyone so concerned about me? And I'll kind of like pick it up and go, all right, well, thanks, I guess.
Cut away to
pops out.
Cut away to another session that you have had over the past couple of days. Is like, it's okay to let people in. I understand that your life experience has told you need to be strong. You need to handle things. You need to be the one to control the scenario, but the entire evolution of the human race has been through mutual care.
It's not like that. I have to.
Why?
I'm a Grimm.
You are a human. Cut away to Renee.
I would say it's probably about 2 weeks after everything. Throughout the past 2 weeks, Renee, not being particularly emotionally available, has sent just a couple of memes, like one or two, like 2 or 3, just very randomly that he thinks Logan might enjoy. Just random little like.
Your face would Quantumancy be like.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought about the Imperial Senate meme.
That was.
But about 2 weeks after everything, Renee is in the evening when it's dark, is going to just show up at the door and knock.
Logan will open the door, looking a little bit unkempt, like he hasn't shaved in a few days. Renee, hi.
Hey.
More cards? Gotten quite a bit over the last few weeks.
Nah, I don't need cards from Miss Parton.
You think I'd be dying or something?
I mean, I'm glad you're not.
Me too, although it might warrant what's everyone seems so concerned about. Come in, please, come in.
Oh,
I didn't mean to be
okay.
rude.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you want to hang out or something. And you can see he's very like uncertain as he's like saying this because this is not a thing he does. But he is trying.
Be nice
if you
to hang
want,
out.
yeah, we're friends, right?
Yes, we're friends. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's hang out, bros.
What do friends do when they hang out? Do you want to study with me?
Sure, studying is, yeah. It's been a couple years since I've had friends. Being a vamp.
Many either, so it's
Yeah. We can learn how to do it together.
yeah. Are you in the astrosciences this semester?
That's stars and stuff?
Yes.
No. I mean I should because
I thought because you're at nighttime it would be there.
Renee, make a brains roll for me real quick.
Oh no.
Meanwhile,
There's no
Leia's
brains.
down just
Brains
outside the door
defense.
going, yes.
Rexy's probably just sitting next to you, just like this.
We're both like, yes.
Brains, that's a 2.
Yeah, stars. Like, you
Yeah.
know that water rises when the moon is full.
Yeah.
You don't know how that's going to affect magic, but like, shit, I might need to check on the crops.
Yeah, I know about like the moon as it relates to like growing stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to grow things better at night. See like if there's like if variations on plants can be made so that like they can take like moonlight better than they do sunlight. I don't know if it's a good idea, but
I'm gonna be honest, you said a lot of words and I'm not sure I processed any of them.
hey man,
But I was just thinking if we had a class together, or a class we were sharing, we could work on it together. I didn't want to.
well, we got that emoji runes in my one daytime class.
Yes, I dropped out of that
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I noticed you weren't there. We missed you.
I miss you guys too.
You hear outside the
Stella.
hallway, you can always come hang out with us, and then just feet. Just thud, running away.
You also hear from their hip the Tamagotchi. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah.
Stella, what are you doing in this time?
I honestly, I probably haven't spoken to Logan at all. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to hold your horses for a minute. Mr. Whiskers and his
Tell
finest.
the Puma to calm down. We're handling some emotional shit.
And the Puma's over here like, Mother, it's dinner time. Madam, it's not dinner yet. You don't eat until it's dark. Anyway, this is why you and Mr. Whiskers get along. But I would say I have not spoken to Logan because we've been down this road already. I know that if I push him and he's not ready to talk about it, I'm either going to get a fake reaction or frustration, because if you can't put words to your anger or your hurt or anything, that never goes well. So really all I've probably done is if I've seen him in the halls or across campus, I'll give him like a nod, but I won't really speak to him until he's ready. Like just a awkward hey. But I mean, if he's not ready to speak about it, then I'm not going to push him on it.
After a few days past hanging out with Renee and Leia, you would hear a rap at your door.
Casual sup once in a while. I did get out, unlock my. Hello. That was weird. Where that accent came from.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Can I help you?
I'm gay. Well, sort of.
Like bisexual or
and as you look at Logan this time, you're gonna notice a little bit of changes. The posh masculine air that he typically gives off is softened. He leans a little bit over, and their clothes are a little bit more bright toned and feminine.
I mean, honey, I may not have grown up in the city where you did, but I know.
Can I come in?
Of course, yeah. Why don't we shuffle you in, and I'm gonna Leia and Rexy take a hike.
You see Renee standing next to Leia, like
out.
Come on, let's go look at the stars or some shit. Let's go.
All right.
You see Mr. Whiskers and Rexy be like, dun, dun, dun. And you see the Talon guys like, dun, 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 boom, dun, 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 boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna shut the door and just. I'm gonna shut the door, and you usually shut the door, lock it, because you don't ever want somebody random coming in. But I'm just gonna pad the inside of my door with moss, because there's no fucking there's a sound barrier. Trusting me, you nosy fucks.
Oliver and I got back
outside of this building, so I don't know what's going on.
Good. That's good. That's big.
Yeah, he's been supportive and helpful, and Renee too.
Well,
I think Leia's been watching me. Oh, too.
Leia,
I see little eyes every once in a while. It's very uncanny.
I mean, as much as it would be amusing to tell you that I'm pretty sure you're seeing things, no, they definitely been watching you. We get daily updates. I told them that they needed to just leave you alone because you come to terms on your own, but
Cut away to 1 week prior when you see Leia standing in front of a whiteboard with several different lines connecting to the circle that is Logan's face.
Okay, so this is what we're doing right now, and this is where he's going. This is what I've noticed that he's been doing. Obviously, he's unkempt anymore, so like I don't know what we should really be doing. But like I'm still
Leia?
looking up on him.
Leia, he's okay. You just
Cut
gotta,
to the present
good.
moment.
you just gotta give him a minute.
But I mean, I'm glad that you're more comfortable with yourself.
It's a slow process.
How'd your parents take it?
Well, once I told them that I wanted to transition, they weren't quite susceptible to it. I don't have a name yet, but I want to be. I am trans, and I want to create a house and create a place where people don't have to feel worried anymore. A place where they don't have to fear family. A place where they can call home and call to mother and not be afraid. I don't want anyone else to feel what I felt. And I'm sorry if this isn't what you thought I'd be, or who you wanted me to be, or. But
no,
I felt like
no.
you needed to know.
Honey. No. It does not matter what I want for you. I want you to be happy as you. And if that's likeness, if that's however you want, shit, you could have 6 arms and 4 eyes and antlers just like these, and it doesn't change anything. It does not mean that I love you any less. I love you in a different way than probably Oliver does, but that does not mean that I love you any less. And I will forever stand by your side however it is you choose to present yourself. If you've always been this way, then fuck it. We'll find you a name. We'll find you a right pretty name. We'll get everybody on board. We'll get everything changed at school so that way, you know, people will stop calling you Logan. If that's not comfortable for you, we'll do whatever we have to do to make you okay, because that's the most important. And I would always support your choices. Now, that don't mean you need to blast your uncle into the next plane, but
They're going to interrupt you and wrap their arm around you.
Oh, did a big hug.
I've missed you all.
Even
though I'm being watched, I've missed you all.
Well, we miss you too. Now I did send the Nosy Nellies off to go, I don't know, look at stars or some shit. But
Get away to Renee, who is trying to describe constellations.
So you see, that one is Orion. You can see he's got a belt. You see those 3 stars there? And then that one is the Big Dipper. Some people think it's a bear. Some people think it's a cup. And then that one's the Little Dipper. That one also is a bear and a cup. It depends on what tradition.
You realize he's pointing out the wrong constellations as he's saying this.
Renee, it's like a big spoon and a little spoon, almost like cuddling.
You know that makes sense.
Cut back to Stella. Is Logan going by the same name?
Luna.
Aw, that's so pretty. Okay, then we'll call you Luna. Is Luna what you want to go for? Do we want to go to the registration office and get your stuff changed, or is this just a starting point for you?
I want to be with friends.
Okay, then let's go. And I am going to, kind of, as we kind of scooter on, right? I'll kill the moss off on my door. That shit spreads. But I am kind of, as we go, Luna, out of your, kind of from behind your ear and at silly points, you're gonna have little peace lilies and white daisies and white roses pop up across your hair. Those are all flowers that are for love and support through hard times. I'm just gonna like spring a tiny garden on your top of your head. It's not like a flower crown, but like abstract.
As Luna comes out to greet their friends, fully presenting who they are, both inside and out, we see a forward motion of time from now until the end of semester before the holidays. I'm going to go in order. Poe, what are you doing between now and Christmas?
So we're working with my uncle and a few other of the gnome friends. I am working on a little device that's this big that is more technologically advanced and still has a little hook on it. And there's some engravings on the back, but I'm not going to say what it is right now. And I'm going to put it in a box and I'm going to wrap it in, like, hopefully they like it, and put a little bow on it. Like, yeah. And then get ready to head to the Christmas party to give it to the person.
Yes, this is leading up towards the end of semester assembly before the holiday break. All right, Renee, what have you been doing between essentially September to end of semester in December?
Renee has been coming out of his shell a little bit. He's been spending time with his friends. And it's strange because you spend 2 years. He spent 2 years at the school prior being so alone that having friends is like a bit of an adjustment, and so sometimes he'll like disappear for a couple of days to kind of reset, but he is making an active effort to spend time with his friends, and he's not really working on any big special projects. He's just enjoying his time and learning. He's also talking to that vampire that Lorette had sent a lot to try and get some non-Lorette advice.
Oh yes, Brooke Coyle.
Yeah, Brooke.
Is kind of sitting there with these like, tell you what, Renee, you're developing a bit more of a confidence going on. I don't really think you kind of need us watching over you no more.
Well, I've still got
After
a lot
you
to figure out.
backhanded the quarterback? Respect.
I wanted to do a lot more than backhand him, but the little voice in my head from my friends said, hey, maybe we don't need to drain bullies.
Listen, I come off as the scary guy. I get it, and I'm supposed to. I'm the muscle. I'm Lorette's muscle. I've been to countless different people over the centuries. However, restraint is one of the strongest things I've seen, and I gotta give you respect where it's due.
I mean, I've still got a lot to figure out with this vampire stuff. Hell, I still don't really know what I'm doing.
But you're in this. You've been in this what? 3 years? 2 years? 3 years?
3 years.
I've been doing this for 300. I guarantee. You learn for a while.
Yeah. If I could figure out an ethical way to get human blood, that would be cool. But the thing about vampirism is there is no such thing as an ethical way.
I mean, have you checked out Reddit? There's some weird folks on there. And on that, we're going to cut over to Stella.
I feel called out. I'm one of the weird folks on Reddit. I would say I'm probably...
Meowing?
Dealing with Mr. Whiskers.
I guess
Mr. Whiskers really needs attention.
y'all, she's been unhinged all day. But I would say I'm probably in my room getting ready for this Christmas party. Kind of like Renee, I've also kind of come out of my shell, but in a different form. I've started to kind of discover my own, like, sense of fashion, essentially, right? So I came here dressed as like a lab assistant mostly, because that's all I knew how to do. So I am in my room. I'm trying on like 400 different outfits because I want to like look nice, but I don't want to look overdressed. I'm a little worried about that because I try not to just be like the weird girl who always wears a jacket and glasses. And you know, just generally fussing about. I have poinsettias wrapped in my antlers, and hanging from the back of the door, like on my little coat hook, I have a little string of mistletoe that I kind of manifest, and it still glows and glitters a little bit. And I'm like, I'm gonna carry this around. I'm gonna kiss all these motherfuckers.
Indeed, you have. There's actually been word on the new cast that has been opened up since the entire Technomancy debacle. You have you've seen like hashtag beware the mistletoe, and it shows picture of you like.
Hopefully less Grinch-like, but yeah, thereabouts.
Someone caught a very badly timed photo, and that's the one that has floated around a little bit. But at the same time, you have noticed some of the others. Let's see. I don't think I really had names for any of them, but you notice some of the other dryads have started mimicking your style. You have created a new bit of confidence with the newer class of dryads that have come on campus.
Well, that's good, considering the rest of my family's dead, so... We
Well, I
never
was
did
trying to be
unpack that, but
wholesome.
my whole grove died, guys. It's just no wholesomeness behind it. But it's nice to find my confidence without having, like, with my found family.
Luna, what have you been doing since September all the way to the end of semester party?
I've gotten quite a bit of C's. I spent a lot of time with Oliver, and
You fucking rebel.
I have spent a lot of time discovering myself, hanging out with the 4 people here a lot, finding a new family for myself. I don't speak to anyone of my old family, unfortunately, except for Zachariah every once in a while.
Zachariah has actually become a teaching aide for the let me find the class that I just typed up 2 seconds ago. He's actually the teaching assistant for Defense Against Dark Arts and helping out tremendously with the Dark Art Responsibility and Knowledge initiative. He meets up with you several times during the week, like probably at least 3 lunches a week, talking about what he's doing, how Mr. Blake has really opened him up to like understandings, like it's okay, we all make mistakes. You see like some of the life has been restoring into his face. You see him kind of returning to the youthful presence that you first met him at. And you have been a driving influence for Zacharias. and has been your biggest advocate. Like, one person tried to make a joke, and you noticed they were launched into a pot of chili.
I don't eat any more chili.
Ugh. Hashtag flick.
Oliver thinks I'm allergic to it.
Hey, you know what?
Because
Listen,
at
you and
one
Oliver,
time-
you do you. Just the first person that talks smack about you, you see him like, okay, you cannot use necromancy to hurt others. You cannot use it even to defend your friends. I am finding serenity. I will make sure that I only use some form of charm or offensive magic that does not involve taking life force from one thing or another. I'm going to go talk to Mr. Blake. I'm feeling some strong feelings right now. I love you. Mwah, kiss on the cheek.
Mwah.
You're doing great.
Family.
And Leia, what have you been doing the past few months?
Quite a bit. What you see first is, after kind of getting into the caste system and making a certain CEO cry, she has a bunch of students on the green in front of her, as she's kind of like talking to them. She's like, listen, here's the thing. I know one thing in my time about this whole techromancer debacle on caste is that laws are threats made by the dominant socioeconomic ethnic group in a given nation. It's just a promise of violence that's enacted, and police are basically an occupying army. You know what I mean? Now, you guys want to go to Al's and get some chicken tendies?
You see a group of freshmen staring up at you with admiration, and you can almost see the sickle and hammer in their eyes as you have formed the ethical Technomancy Club.
So
there have been multiple cases. Yeah, there have been several cases of an unknown organization that have been pulling financials from several different magotech companies. The stock market is crashing and it is chaotic. For the Grimm family has lost roughly about 75% of their wealth,
and we've given it back to the people. Let's just say there's a little bit of a nest egg for Luna. I wonder where it came from. No one will ever know. Then, Leia's also got...
Hashtag, don't forget to subscribe with Prime.
Prime. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. The queers, actually. Give to the queers. Leia has also taken a campus, because it's not really on campus, but a campus job over with Baron Ingotmelter over in the antiques and curio store, sourcing various antiques and fixing them and maybe putting a little bit of her magic into them. She does run into Poe quite often as they
and I'm constantly hiding what I'm working on every time you come in the room.
Poe, what do you... I know you're trying to... I don't know what you're up to.
It's a secret.
Okay, well, I need some assistance kind of powering up some of these older Tamagotchis, because let's just say since Tamagotchi Gate and the whole underground Reddit forums and stuff for all of this, people have been really wanting that whole internet abilities. I need a boost.
Spark them up. And my hand starts to spark again.
Baron walks up to you, Leia. It's like, you have been such a tremendous help. We're stepping up to the new century. Listen, something I need your help with. There's something called spell coin that people can pay with.
No.
All right, so here's the thing. And she goes on this rant about NFTs and crypto bros and down with capitalism. And just starts going, we are not doing this.
So I cannot forge something and make it money.
No. I mean, you can make something on the forge for real that people can buy, but we're gonna stay away from the digital style of things that people can purchase, because that can always be stolen. Take it from
I need
me.
to speak with Earl. Earl's been telling me I need to digitally forge things and sell them as product. This is going. We're going to talk about this. We'll have a board meeting in a week. Guess what? You're invited. Congratulations! You get a bit of a promotion. Actually, you get a paycheck now.
What?
Cut forward to
Poe goes, "You're getting paid?"
I get paid.
It is now it is now the day before everyone is set to go home for their holiday vacation. Everyone is getting ready to gather in the primary auditorium for the essentially farewell address. There's going to be hot chocolate served, a few guest speakers, and everything else. That is the main thing for the agenda before y'all leave for holiday break.
Y'all notice Renee's not wearing his mask. He's got a hand in his pocket that is clearly gripping onto it very tightly, but he's not wearing it.
Well, look at that handsome devil there.
I know, right?
Look at you.
Leia, go ahead and roll, see if you need a bucket and a mop. Sorry. Anyway.
Let me just
I'm kidding.
this.
I'm kidding.
I'm rolling for hot. Shit, I just lost my gay dice. Fuck.
That means you failed.
Yeah.
First on,
solid
how you
8.
doing?
But Leia comes over with a hot chocolate for Renee and goes, "I slipped this little something extra in this. It's not what you think it is. I mean, it is what you think it is. It's not hot cocoa. Just don't ask me where I've gotten this."
Oh no.
If
Oh,
it is
no.
Is this-
from where I think it
is
is,
it-
I have an idea.
Is it? No,
It's
I'm
not
gonna ask where'd
mine.
you get
Stop. I'm working on a few things on the back end to ethically source.
Is it lab grown?
Yes, but it's the closest thing to real you can get.
How's the lab grown taste, DM?
You know what? Okay, you know what, Leia, for this, how am I gonna have you roll to see how you made fake blood? This is gonna be a brains roll because you're diving into a lot of magic and science, and difficulty is going to be 20.
Could I have helped?
I only have an
You know what? You know what?
I
Yeah, you
probably
can.
would've helped too.
If this is a project that you would have been working on, yeah, you can totally
on the
help out.
back
on this.
end because we heard the whole thing from like Renee talking because
Okay,
Leia
we all
listens
help.
in. Leia
Okay.
listens
Everybody
in
pitched in, let's
to
figure-
everything. All
I'm
where's the
helping,
brains out? I can hack into this.
Go ahead and make a roll, add yours to it, and difficulty's 20.
When I
if you
just
need
add
to
my
add.
adversity tokens?
Sure.
14.
This is
Am I adding a magic dice?
biomedical engineering.
Yeah, this is
shit.
magic die.
Well, add my 19 to that. Helping you source vegan synthetic blood by donation of chlorophyll. Not
I
mine.
got 11
So
for brains.
You know what?
my
Just
brains
for
is a
brevity's
D8.
sake,
my
Renee-
brains is a D8. It exploded. Everything all together. Let's see. 14 for it's a 19 already on my die.
So we're at
But-
38.
Yeah. So, okay, Renee, this is the first time in almost 3 years that you have tasted a holiday blending of spices and chocolate. You have found a blood substitute, and it has been seasoned where it doesn't turn to ash in your mouth. You're tasting hot chocolate right now.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I was murdered once.
Oh my God, Renee, we don't have to always talk about how you died. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Cut away
that
to one
dead
therapy session with
command-
Renee. It's like, listen, we understand. However, you are more than just your murder. You are your own person. Cut to the present moment where you're just holding your hot chocolate blood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, speaking of weird gifts, I'm gonna hold the present out to Leia. Here, I made this.
Aw,
What?
cute.
Yeah.
Do I open
it.
this now?
Yes, open it.
Okay,
Open it.
damn. Okay.
No, you
She,
open
like-
it in 20 years.
Yeah. She like throws rips it all off, and she opens the box and sees this little
It's the size
device.
of your phone. and it's got a camera on the back and what looks like a little projector. Okay, now hold your Tamagotchi next to it.
And she unclips it off her bag and holds it next to it, like, okay.
You see something pop up on the screen, and then a file like transfer from your Tamagotchi to this little device, like, and then your Tamagotchi's on this device. So it's a combination of a phone and Tamagotchi. Now push this button, and I'm showing on the screen. Push this right here.
Okay. And she presses it.
And your Tamagotchi digitizes in front of you.
You see them rise out. Doot, 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 doot. Hello, Leia.
Oh my God, you son of a bitch.
That's a real life Digimon.
Do I call you mother, friend, general, princess?
You have no idea how
Princess.
much coding and electrical processing went into making this.
And she literally, because Poe is a fucking gnome.
Oh, and just for reference,
scoops you.
Runs you scoop me. It's like this is a one of a kind and the only one in existence right now.
She literally scoops you in the middle of this, and you're like lifted off the ground because I'm literally like the mother hen of like the entire group. She like watches everybody. She's like, everyone's gonna have a good time. I swear to God, or I'm gonna hurt someone.
As you're picking up the device, you see your original Tamagotchi be like, what do I call you, mother? Princess. Let go, please. This hurts.
This is the greatest thing ever.
I thought you were making opera noises.
Yes,
for real.
I am
really
opera,
good.
the operating system.
All right. Well, it's been
I
good,
don't like
fam.
being ignored.
Oh my God.
What do I call you, please?
Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
just
this-
call me princess. Shit.
This is a one of
Yes,
a kind
Princess
device
Leia.
that it is easy to copy, but we'll get in that later.
Perfect. We'll discuss this over work.
By the way, the hashtag TamagotchiGate has reached over 500,000 shares. It is currently 9:45 a.m. The temperature outside is currently 55 degrees. And I love you.
Oh no!
Broken.
Everybody just cried immediately.
You made Digimon real.
You know,
made
I made an anime attack into a move. Why not Digimon?
Anything's possible at this point.
Listen, we've already got Dickles into this world. We might as well have a 3D Tamagotchi.
Anything is
Hell yeah.
possible with the power of friendship. You know what? They do say friendship really is magic.
I need you to take away one adversity token for that one.
Roll anything later on.
I mean, there's not really much more to roll for here. All right, so you see everyone filing into the auditorium.
Well,
Where would you all sit?
where are we sitting, guys? Gals?
In the front
Non-binary
fucking row.
pals?
Together. As long as we
I'll
sit
find
together.
them. In the front row.
Why not?
They're gonna hate us.
Where is Rexy and Mr. Whiskers?
Don't question it. Let them have it. Don't question it.
They're probably playing around somewhere.
I think Edgar's gone to go join them.
Oh well.
Cut away to a separate adventure. Are we going to do a one-shot of it one day? Maybe. Let's find out. Of the companions of Tales of Technomancy.
we play all of our familiars getting into some fuck shit.
Oh no.
Come on, Vominos. Everybody, let's go. Anyway.
It's just Edgar sitting on Mr. Whisker's head. Yeah, you know, Renee really is so excited about finally having friends. I'm so proud of him.
They've been so
God, you always
depressed for
talk
the
this
past
much.
2 years. I was a depression gift to them, and all they've done is cry.
all he does is all we do is we sit in his little room and he gives me little head scritches and gives me shinies and then cries.
There absolutely needs to be an all animals one shot.
Yes,
just saying,
please.
this is gonna happen. Just
Yeah.
I will
there.
start writing it right now.
I know a system we can use.
Oh
You
no.
know what? We still have more to go. Send me these messages after session. So, as you all sit in the front row, reflecting on the beginning of the year, y'all haven't really known each other. Like, you know, some of you may have known of each other. Leia, who has secretly spied on everyone at the school at some point or another, are all sitting on the front row as a newfound family. As Anthony McConaughey is kind of sitting next to y'all, is like, I ain't running it this time, apparently. I don't know much about magic. Somebody kind of put a wool over my eyes and made me say some things I wasn't supposed to say. I'm not allowed to this time.
Luna.
I didn't do anything. I merely gave a little bit of a nudge.
Right.
As you open your magical fan that has appeared out of nowhere, you see Dolly Parton step on stage.
Oh my god, we get to meet Dolly!
How's it going, y'all? Oh, it has been a bit of an eventful year, to say the least. You know what they say, everybody's life is a soap opera. Everybody's life is a country western song. Depends on who's writing it. You know what I mean?
All right.
You hear Matthew McConaughey's like, all right, love you, Dolly.
Oh man.
Renee.
She's gonna she wearing her usual patchwork cloak made of different, it almost looks like rags, several different colors, her cloak of many colors, standing in front of you and saying, it's been a whole lot this year. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. You know, sometimes my mouth's a little too big, a little too open, and sounds too much like a sailor. I'm going to get y'all back to what you're doing so you can get over to your families. I just want to let y'all know, even though you all have been through so much this year, I hope that you have taken every single possible lesson you could out of every experience here. And I'm not just talking about your classes. One thing you need to remember, these classes help you with your career. It's going to get you to a job. It's going to pay your bills and everything else, but don't get too busy making a living that you forget to make a life. I sang a song once saying, you can't make old friends. But the friends you make now can be old friends down the road. The adventures, the bonds you build here, I hope that you carry for the rest of your life. You see her look across the audience. There have been a lot of struggles. Everyone here has been through their own individual struggles through their lives. She looks directly at you, Poe. Sometimes, almost every time, storms make trees take deeper roots. Those deeper roots build you to be stronger and hold fast through the worst of times. As everyone's going through these troubles, she looks at you, Leia. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. We're all in this together. Go ahead, Leia. Is your hand raised or?
Dying.
It is so hard to keep a straight face during this because I love Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I'm just like
She throws her hands together. It's like, no matter what somebody's going through, lend a helping hand. That is how we've made it as a species this long. The way I see it, if you want a rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. But we can always build a shelter together. Your college years are meant not only to educate you, but to give you experience in life and love. She looks to you, Luna. And to help you find out who you are and to do it on purpose. We teach magic, but honestly, no matter what spells we cast, no matter what you use to cast it, the magic is inside of you. Don't need no crystal ball, you don't need no wand. The magic's here. And you may think you can't do what you need to do, what you want to do. She looks at you, Stella. Never limit yourself because people won't accept the fact that you can do something else. You pave the road to your future and do what you think you need to do and never look back. Now, this has been a rough year for a lot of our students. I helped pass the Magical Inclusion Act, but I realized I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I didn't realize the impact it would have on many people here. But I want you to know, no matter where you come from, no matter where you're from, you are just beautiful for being you. She looks at you, Renee. Being a star just means that you have to find your own special place and that you shine exactly where you are. So if you take anything from this school year, this semester, you're going to be back here in a few months, and Mr. McConaughey's not going to be as nice when it comes to tests this year just because you had a near-death experience. I want you to know, no matter what grades you got, no matter what classes you've been through, I hope that you carry and cherish these friendships that you've built through the rest of your lives. You always need a good friend to lift you up, tell you the truth, and if you're lucky, sing a song with. I love you all. Thank you so much for standing with us through this school year. I wish you all a very merry, happy holiday. You hear the slow claps of the audience going through. And she comes right back. It's like, and just to let you know, anybody else that wants to get uppity and try and start something, trying to create the new, powerful person, I want you to let you know, no matter how tall your statue is, how many fans you got out there, you might be an idol to some, but guess what? The pigeons think you're going to be nothing but an outhouse. Love y'all.
Wow. I'm going to use that. I'm going to work that into Dale.
Wow, that is so good.
Oh, man.
She is so smart.
Yeah, it's a bunch of pretty words.
Nah, no, Stella's over here crying.
What's the sish, Renee?
That Magical Inclusion Act, that doesn't help everybody. Vampires, we work in secrecy. By establishing this Magical Inclusion Act and actively including vampires, she makes it a lot harder for all of us to get by. By putting us out in the open, that exposes us. Vampires live in secrecy for a reason.
Well, I mean,
Figure it out.
Everybody's always known that vampires existed. We just didn't to this, like, y'all can go about doing your secrecy however you want. It's about what you guys make of it. I mean, we're not too far off, Renee. You and me are not that far different. I just live in the sun and you do not. But people don't really... People think of us as spirits rather than actual beings. And at the end of the day, it's going to be up to people like you and me to really sort out what's best for us and for... you know, the rest of your kin.
It ain't that simple. Trust me, I wish it was, but it ain't. By putting vampires out in the open, that makes us vulnerable to the many groups who would love to eradicate us, which, to be honest, I wouldn't blame them. vampires are monsters. We kill people. It's part of how it goes. It's not great. But if vampire society is to continue, it needs a certain level of secrecy. And by actively saying, hey, look at that vampire, I was fine until my first year at this school was relatively easy. Then that Magical Inclusion Act hit, and all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, not only is that guy a little strange for wearing a cowboy hat and a mask, he's also a vampire. In my life, I live in hell. It's why I don't have. It's one of the reasons I didn't have any friends.
As you're saying this, you see. He was familiar at one point. Now you see, like, he's more clean shaven. You see a bit of a change in their posture. You see Eric Nightingale, the former quarterback for MIT's, like holding up a. It looks like legitimately a wildflower, like a group of wildflowers. Like, hey, listen,
can I help you?
I don't know how to say this. I was going through a lot. I've been very mean. You don't have to forgive me. And, like, he holds out the flowers. It's like, I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry, I've been a dick. Like, he like lets go of him and like starts running, not running, but like just turns his head, kind of hides it, and starts walking off. You see a bite on his neck.
When I see that bite, I'm gonna run up and be like, "Hey, man, where'd you get that?"
I don't want to talk about it. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm sorry. I can't say anything else. Maybe another time. Bye. And you are familiar with the speed boost he has going out the door. He has fed recently.
Okay.
As this is happening, the new head of the IT department, Phoenix Hawks, approaches y'all. Oh my goodness, guys, y'all. So we have.
I can't get over that. Hold on. Okay. Yes. Phoenix. The fuck you want?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Hi, Phoenix.
I haven't seen Eric come up in a while. Man, I hope he's all right. Anyway, so we have something awesome. Since Dolly has kind of done their little check-ins recently, we have a new student body organization starting. Who would like to be part of the Dolly's Darlings student body?
Come again?
Dolly's Darlings, the double D's.
No.
Sure.
No, thank you. I'm quite all right. I need to go.
Can you describe what Dolly's Darlings do?
Of course. So it is
the triple D's.
Yeah, I mean, what exactly kind of
mean?
Organization Dolly's
Darlings? Yes. So essentially, we get together. We have folks from several different classes, and essentially create a student body government to help discuss issues on campus and get as many voices as possible heard to better the school.
Leia slowly starts raising her hands.
You know,
I've got a few ideas.
Same.
Oh Lord. That feels like a lot of pressure. I mean, is this going to be like student organizations where they take them seriously, or is this going to be some gimmick to make us
seriously, Stella?
Okay, but you and I both know that's not how that works.
Well, it just really depends on how well we do. Dolly has given their full support for us to use their name, and she will even sit in on some of the hearings. And if we make compelling points, she can actually present it to the Magical Congress.
Perfect. There's a glint in Leia's eyes.
I'm gonna also raise my hand. Yes, Leia's gonna burn the place down.
It's not just going to be Leia.
Yeah, I'm aware, Poe. I'm aware.
Luna?
Yes.
Would you like to join the Double Ds?
No, I'm good. No, I'm setting up my own function.
Fantastic. Guess what? Well, if you ever want to, collaborate, work together, it would be awesome to hear your perspective and those in your group. It would be awesome. And
If you
looks over to Renee.
House of Dolly is here for you.
I ain't joining
Yes.
anything with the name Dolly on it.
Do you have a problem with Dolly?
Leia's gonna lean over to Renee and be like, "There's a reason why I'm joining."
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we'll talk about that at our first meeting. Renee really hasn't been helped by all these things Dolly's put out, and it's about time the more stereotypically aggressive species get their voice heard. And the vampires, the werewolves, sirens.
I tell you what, if you want to ever speak and present your side or create your own organization to talk to us, give us things we can present, just let us know. Leia.
I just have a random question. This doesn't involve the club person. This is just random knowledge that Leia might know. Involving the Magical Inclusion Act, is this something that was written anywhere? How was this created? Just what's the basis of it?
Oh, no.
Well, there were a few sponsors for the bill. There was my memory's kind of slipping right now. I believe the Renaud family.
The who family?
The Renaud family.
Backtrack there a second. I was not paying attention to you, club person. What'd you just say?
My feelings are hurt, but that's okay. Yeah, it's there was heavy sponsoring from the Renaud family.
The Magical Inclusion. Wait, the Magical Inclusion Act? Or this club?
No, the Magical Inclusion Act, Renee. Follow along.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would the Renaud family sponsor? That doesn't make any sense.
Renee, do you have something you want to share with the rest of us?
Lorette's last name is Renaud.
And on that, we see the background as you're screaming what do you mean Renaud?
Not screaming.
Okay, not screaming excuse me, what the fuck? You see the vision of the scene slowly backing away, viewing upon the campus of MIT, going through the barrier, showing standard MIT campus, unaware of all the events that have been happening the past several months, all the way into an orb held into an acolyte's hand. It's that was interesting. All right, where the fuck is time? And that's where we're going to end our session.
On that cliffhanger.
Is this up for senior year?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the end of Tales of Technomancy.
Guys, get ready. That's not the thing we're announcing, but
No.
stay tuned.
But stay tuned, because
How dare you give me this cliffhanger?
I was ready to hack some shit and change some shit.
Yeah.
How dare you say my vampire fiance's family?
Weird.
That's so
Literally
good.
the one who sponsored this law?
Weird.
That's what you've been told, yes.
Wow.
Thank y'all so much for joining us here at Magic Academy. Sorry, I would not be the DM I am if I gave you a full-blown ending. Maybe next Christmas we'll see, how things work out. I don't know.
That was fucking rude.
It-
But I mean,
rude.
happy notes real fast though. Thanks to ChaiT212 for the follow, and then 4Geeks by Geeks for that raid. We super appreciate you guys coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Love a raid.
Witnessing the cliffhanger that literally has my heart pounding.
I thought we were about to. I was like, oh, we're just gonna keep going. There's so much more to dive into.
I'm like, I love Dolly, but
So not only did we create Digimon, a mystery family supported an act that is confusing Renee.
All right. Well, first off, everyone in chat, big round of applause for Doofus for running their own homebrew world.
Holy shit, so good.
And a little known fact, this may be their first time running a D&D stream as well. So although shorter because of the holiday seasons, we typically do 5 episodes. This one is done here. Now we might come back to this later. Who knows?
Or is it?
I think we need to.
We might see.
We got 2 spin-offs, honestly.
You know, I think we could do a Patreon goal. If we have enough Arizona iced tea, we might be able to run another game.
True. We can make Patreon goals.
Yeah. I know that.
Find out after the New Year's.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out on our socials for more Kids on Broom follow-up as we tackle where we want to take Tales of Technomancy 2.0 next year.
And if we do make it a Patreon goal, you can check out our Patreon and maybe help us reach it.
Heck yeah.
I do want to say thank y'all for letting me run this game. I've been working on this. I think I said in session 1, I've been working on this for a few years. So getting a chance to run it, having amazing players to expand on the world and really reshape everything I had planned. Thank y'all. It has been amazing, and I am honored.
Thank you for running it.
Seriously, so
Thank
good.
you. Yeah, this was so good.
I finally got to be a vampire cowboy, and that makes me real happy.
It's been a good week. It's been a good week.
I was just a little guy.
I'm
this
too emotional.
Is the last stream you'll hear from us for 2023.
But you know, with that in mind, Magic, what do we have up in 2024?
Oh my gosh. Well, of course, we have Goblin with a Fat Ass coming on the 2nd of January, which is our return stream.
I can't wait.
I hope you were ready for me.
But are you guys ready? Do you guys want to know what we have going on, our next miniseries?
Can we get
Fun
some like
fact.
Tell me more.
some D20s
I know,
in
guys.
the chat, ones in the chats? Please, let's go.
in the
This
chat.
this is a big announcement.
This is huge.
We're not sharing until y'all emote the hell out of it.
Come on, I want to
Because
see hype.
although this is not sponsored, we are collaborating with another queer-owned business for the first time ever. We have a new TTRPG system that has been created by a company called Snowbright Studios. That's called Ink. And now that I'm talking about this, I need to sit in.
I was just wondering if a message had been sent.
I did. So.
Oh, true. Yeah.
All details coming soon. On the 17th of January, we'll be running our first collaborated stream with Snowbright Studios, a queer-owned company, running their system called Ink. Ink is it's a unique system, and I'm going to categorize it this way.
Agreed.
If you want to level up, you have to TPK.
It is such a good book, and the art is so phenomenal.
It's so good.
Weird. There's someone new in chat.
I can't
I wonder
wait.
who that is.
Oh my god, there's Lily.
Weird.
Running this
Wow.
TPK level up system by Snowbright Studios is going to be our very own Lily Pandas as the DM, their first time coming to the screen as a DM. So we're extremely excited.
Wait.
But I'm not done because we pulled out all the stops for this one.
True.
We're not ready for this.
On top of seeing Lily as the DM, you will see returning to the table myself, Evelyn, and Bonnie as players. We have 3 new players. One of them you've seen before, 2 of them you've not. the first one, Sir Heckalot from Neon Lights Roleplaying. If we could get a shout out for Neon Lights Roleplay.
I got you.
They're going to be coming back to the table. This was Sir Heckalot was in our Battle of the Bags last 2023, and they're coming back to the table for an actual role. Then we have two people who I am shooketh to be a part of this. The first person is known as Little Red Dot. They are the marketing director for Kobold Press. They are going to be joining the table to work with us on this as well. And the second spot is going to be going to the Critical Bard, as seen on the Hero Feast, Dimension 20,
Cannot wait.
and all over TikTok and Twitch. If we can get a shout to Critical Bard as well.
I got you.
Thank you. We have all of these people coming in to tell a unique story with ink, with Lily as a DM. We've been keeping this under wraps for a long time because this is going to be huge, big, bold. And if I think how 2024 is going to go, I think it's just the beginning.
And I can't wait for y'all to hear the sounds I have ready for you.
I am so excited, y'all. That is awesome. I wasn't aware of all this, so I'm just like, what?
There's been some stuff on the back end.
Keep your eye on the Discord to keep up to date as we head into the new year, and make sure that you get all the news to make sure that you never miss any of our new shows that were coming out. We have planned out for the entirety of 2024, and I won't spoil it, but I'm going to say we're working on something really big.
Oh, fuck.
Really big.
How big, Randall? Like, maybe we can give him a little bit of a teaser.
Are we talking
Not until we're sure we can
talking...
obtain a certain thing. Am I going to reveal that?
Okay. That'll be
but
coming
it is
soon.
In due time.
If we're able to pull this off, look for some crazy stuff. 2024 is going to be an amazing year.
It's bigger than Tatiana Hugo.
And I mean, everyone here has been working diligently and hard to create a space where you guys feel included, welcomed, and we represent queer in the TTRPG space because there needs to be more visibility. And we hope to shine brightness and light into a world filled with so much. With that, is there anything else anyone has?
No, just a shout out to our patrons, Nalani B, Rebecca M, and Michael M. Again, we appreciate your guys' continued support. Purchasing our teas, but really, as Evelyn said at the beginning of stream, you guys are literally what keeps the lights on. You supply our equipment, our stream information. You're what help us get things like collaborations with Kobold Press, Critical Bard, and Snowbright.
That's right. We're gonna have Eldritch Foundry. By the way, if you guys didn't see, we're partnered with Eldritch Foundry. So if you guys want miniatures, that's down below. We have a new partnership coming out.
Yeah,
we probably have 2 more partnerships on the line. And I can officially announce, although not the exact date when it's going to come out, a new collectible item is going to be hitting our merch store. So stay tuned for that. We have so much coming.
Also, speaking of the merch store, you better get your holiday sweaters and cardigans in. Like I just ordered mine today.
MagicAcademyRPG.com.
The cardigan will be going away by the beginning of the year, and so will the module for free. It'll be a pay module after the first. So make sure to hop over, grab the free module, grab a sweater maybe, and
maybe else a little something. There's some great stuff. Seriously, you guys are, whoever's here, you were here at the ground floor. You guys are, I hope you're ready, honestly.
I will say before we go, give yourself grace this holiday season. If it's hard for many people, as Dolly once said, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. Take care of yourselves, love one another, and never miss an opportunity to say I love you.
Until 2024.
Bye-bye.
See you very soon.
See you next year.
Bye.